He ain't gotta do nothing federal to you. That nigga got a whole verse in a song stating that he's gonna call the feds. What are we talking about?
And
So
drop. I'm gonna need
That
you to shut
shit's
the
not
fuck up.
moving more than 10 feet.
I'm gonna just need you to shut the fuck up, drop. That's what I'm gonna need you to
Oh
do.
shit,
I'm
my
gonna need you to
camera.
shut the hell up.
Oh shit.
You shut the hell up, nigga. Any other time I walk your talk, you be going off, niggas don't, well, drop, you don't be saying shit. Nigga, peace will come up, nigga. Yo, Michelangelo ass wanna say something.
I just want people to understand this is what I gotta deal with prior to us starting the podcast.
Oh,
Just
were
so
you live already?
just so niggas can just so niggas can hear it as well. So y'all don't be thinking why I spaz out sometimes. Just so y'all know exactly
Oh,
what I
shit.
hear exactly before we
I
start the
ain't do
podcast.
nothing.
I ain't do that either. I'm chilling.
I just asked for a slice of pizza, man. I didn't think that was such a crime.
Put it on record that
Lock me
Hanson
up. Drop, lock me up, man.
I'm just a nigga.
What are we doing here? Put that on record. Put it on record that Hancho ain't do shit.
You asked me for a slice, and that's equivalent to calling me a bitch ass nigga.
That's.
I feel that.
I don't think.
feel
I
that.
don't. I don't think that was. Yeah,
No, you
For
you
sure,
go.
sure.
I say I got you some
Right,
food.
let's
Y'all
get
tell
ready
me.
for this episode.
No. Because if I turn around and say I got some food, I hear from 3-4 different people. Hey, let me get some of that. Hey, send me some of that. So you saying you call me a bitch ass fresh belly? Does somebody else want to jump in and say the word?
No.
I got the camera on. It's already. I'm fucked at this point. I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
Sit there, bro. Sit there in your shame.
Yeah, thank you.
I ain't gonna lie. I was about to say that till he said first really you should just let the moment ride out. I was right there in the clutch and then he said something. My tire done broke.
Damn, fucked up your blessings, man. Fucked your blessings. God damn it. God damn it.
Cause the laugh came up. He said, so you gonna call me a bitch as I was about come through the cut with it.
Yeah, well, for people that don't know out there, why I say that to Village is because I asked him, did he eat in what Monster Hunter Wild, and he took that as me calling him a bitch ass nigga. So,
Bitch ass nigga. That's exactly what it was. I don't need talking about took it that way. That's exactly what it was.
I genuinely asked. Genuine. I was wholehearted genuine.
That's different though. You feel me? His him eating at that moment decided whether he was gonna have enough stamina and health
No,
survive that battle.
because I was in this bitch. I was in the fucking break room when Scotty said we got pizza, and nobody said shit until y'all heard the fucking walkie-talkie. When I was talking to Scott, but when I get the walkie-talkie, that's when the New York niggas want to get excited about pizza. And I don't care you in Oklahoma, you was a New York nigga.
Oklahoma, bro. I live in
You
Oklahoma,
New
man.
York,
I ain't.
where are you born?
Hey,
All right.
hey, my blood ain't from here though.
I mean, my
That has
blood
never
come from
mattered for anybody
the
ever.
heartland of Puerto Rico. You feel me?
You said ice on the phone?
Hey, man. You want to know something? Puerto Rico, a part of it's a U.S. territory. I'm good, gang. I'm good. I'm good. It's a U.S. territory. I'm good.
Niggas want to talk about where they blood from. If I start talking about ice, niggas want to be from New York.
Hey, nah, I'm still from Puerto Rico. My blood's still from Puerto Rico. I don't know about drop though. I don't know about drop. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all is. Y'all.
Maybe Fresh got a point. You wanna? Yeah, let's start the podcast, Fresh. Maybe you got.
Nah. Get more of y'all nigga shit off because apparently
More my what? Hold on, no. More my what?
when I get this spaz on niggas and cursing all left and right, and it sounds like the Mad Max of the group and whatnot, people gonna think, oh, well, Fresh just got an anger problem. No, this is what I deal with every day. So I'm just let y'all get your shit off.
I mean, is that 100% wrong though? Like, is there no truth to that at all?
I gotta deal with y'all every day. I gotta deal with y'all every day on the bullshit.
No. You choose to deal with us every day.
I realize at any given moment, if I back out of this podcast is gonna stop. Most of the clips that go on the channel is gonna stop. Most of the shit that happens is gonna stop. Hazy Flame as a unit is gonna slowly break down. Cause guess what? Niggas don't like doing shit.
That's true.
So it's not necessarily a choice of I gotta choose to be with y'all. Guess what? We all talked about it. We all stated it. We trying to do this Hazy Flame shit as a family, as a unit, as a group. So guess what? Someone gotta push forward to make sure everybody else is moving forward as well. Unfortunately, I'm just that nigga.
100% understand that. All I'm asking is,
I will leave this
there
shit
really no
depending.
validity?
I will leave this
Is there
shit
really no
depending on what
validity
you
to
say.
the anger problem?
Depending on your
I'm just saying,
senses,
is
I
there?
will leave this shit right now.
I'm just saying. I'm not calling you. I'm not calling you no crazy rage monster or nothing. I ain't disrespecting you. Feel me? I'm just saying. There like no validity at all to the anger. None at all.
You were 35% correct, but that's not the point. The other set, the other 60, the other 65%. Guess what? Is most definitely the bullshit that y'all bring that I gotta course correct.
I'm just a nigga. Hey, just know I'm not. I'm just a nigga to be here.
Anyways, I am ready to start. Welcome to the Good Old Hazy Flame Podcast. I'm the host, So Fresh Prince. Y'all should know me at this stage of the game. But if you're new, welcome. All this good stuff. This is episode 56. Will we get our other episodes? I don't know. I gotta talk to the editors.
Well, we good. We gonna be pushing them out soon. I've been trying. They've been helping me, but I've been trying. So we gonna get them out.
Hopefully. I think we're behind like what, one audio, maybe two, give or take. I don't fucking know. I'll figure it out. But as we go down,
Probably some point next month, I'm just gonna flood all that shit out.
as the good old moments go ahead. Trying to see what group I can throw in. I'll go with the champions of the Pokemon League, yes sir. Because at some point we all beat Pokemon, just probably not in our older years, depending on who you talk to, and whatnot. Starting off with the good old Blog, because he's new as the newest champion. I would say he's the Ash of the group. He's the Ash of the group. Blog, you.
Hey, yeah. I guess we're going in as ad first. You started it.
Great intro. Next on the line, we got the Iris of the group. Shout out to the good old random hero because he's next in line.
Hey, it's my random hero, aka secret squirrel, chilling. Man, I had to reveal I'm on a pizza date with, what I'm saying, with Lady Au Pair. Shout out to her, what I'm saying. Love her. But I'm also do espionage as well. So yeah, let's get it.
Hold on, I gotta look up who all the champions are because I don't remember names like that. Okay,
No, who I want.
Hey,
No, who I
hmm,
want.
you gonna get what I give you.
you
Uh,
gonna take what I give you.
Baby, bullshit.
next in line,
There's only one right answer for me. I don't know if you're gonna say it.
I'm not. I don't. You know how many champions they are, King? I don't know these
But
niggas like that.
it's only one right answer for me. I'm gonna hit the pose and everything.
Tragic.
One right answer.
Not to hit the pool.
Pose.
Next in line, we got the good old Wallace of Drop the Stacks.
Yeah.
He is the Wallace. He definitely is Wallace.
But you feel me? He is. Hey, try to speak. If my family pulls up and turned on some music, I'm mute. But I'm here. Stop.
That's how they.
Followed up, we got the alder of the group, Mal the Dad.
You feel me?
Mm.
Mal the dad. I used to be Mal the kid, but then I had a kid, so now I'm Mal the dad.
You put some respect on your name with that alder pool. You put some respect on it.
If I knew more about Pokemon, it'd be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like, damn, he said Alder. I'm just getting into that Pokemon bag. You feel me? Go to Zoro's YouTube. Watch the fire red, leaf green Nuzlocke.
True. Next we got the great old following, the male version of Cynthia, Freak.
My dog Fresh already know who to pick. Know what I'm saying?
Tragic.
That's how Fresh already knew. Know what I'm saying? Hey, know what I'm saying? It's your favorite Ice Captain Slick Snow Wolf Freaky, aka Snow Wolf Freaky, aka, know what I'm saying, the Dark Dude. Know what I'm saying? Say, hey, know what me and Cynthia have in common? Our favorite number one Pokemon is Dark Chomp. Know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say that. That was about to come out sassy as shit. Never mind, I'll take it back. I'll end right there. That about to come out sassy.
All right, T.
And then
I can't do it.
last but not least,
The finger and everything.
we got the good old champions from, I forgot what series he came from. But I know, but you know, he got a good old Charizard on his hip.
You
Leon of the
feel
group.
me? You feel me, big fucking Leon? You feel me, the champion? You big belly fucking honcho, the biggest fucking bipper. Y'all ain't never seen nobody bip the way I bip, and my Charizard bipping Gigantobit.
Teach me how to build.
Oh,
Where's he from? Sword and Shield.
yeah.
Teach me how to build. Teach me how to build. Teach me how to build.
Good. You feel me? We in here. You feel me? Hazy Flame
There's
Ent.
still one more stupid cold champion out there. Still one more stupid cold champion out there.
So a message popped up in the Twitch chat. It said, "Freak." Boom, they're eating directed towards you.
Mm-hmm.
Like her, I'm a bad bitch. Laugh my ass off. I'm not gonna say the name.
Wait, who said that?
You know,
I know exactly what you said.
That has to be Mal the way. That has to be Mal the way he laughing that hard. That has to be.
That's crazy.
Why? Because I didn't expect you
And I ain't gonna be. And I ain't gonna lie. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yup.
Not even gonna lie. Not even gonna lie to you. That was exactly what I was about to say. Not even gonna lie.
Respect.
Not even gonna lie.
Thank you.
I was like, that was about to come out real sexy. How I was about to say it. I was like, no, never mind. I take it back. I'll stop right there.
I respect what Emily Chopper said. Yeah.
I'm a bad bitch. I
Isn't his name Emily the Great now?
Yes,
It is in LA.
Yes, it is, Drop. Yes, it is, Drop. You are correct, Drop.
Oh shit.
tragic.
Oh, fuck.
And
I can read that out loud.
we gonna have a good old wonderful episode of today. Um,
Oh, fuck.
what champion would I be? I don't know. I don't know what personality that well enough to.
Champion.
Hey, I'm
What's
that
her-
nigga
what's her
Steve. I'm
name?
that nigga Steven low key. I ain't gonna dub.
Steven Stone Cold. What's her name?
Stone Cold, boy.
Gen 9?
Stone Cold.
Who? Diantha?
No, from Gen 9.
No.
Cheetah. That's her name.
I was thinking that.
I ain't played that one yet, but I know Steven that steel type. That nigga dog. That nigga dog. I was like, yeah, I see that.
It's gonna be a dumb
Cheetah,
question, but what?
The tall girl with all the hair and shit from Gen 9. Her
Yeah.
team is crazy.
What is Osiris? What is Osiris the virus is? You know what I'm saying? I don't know what
Cyrus?
he is.
Iris.
Yeah. Cyrus.
He not a
Right.
champion. He not a champion.
No, he's talking
Oh,
about
he said
Iris.
Iris. Oh, Iris. Okay.
She's
Iris.
a dragon trainer. Well, most of them are actually,
Okay.
but I think her team
Cool.
primarily focused around just dragons.
All right. I'll make sure I didn't get
Wait.
an ice type.
All right.
Telling you that that
Are
Stevie
you
still
talking?
type fit that nigga.
Were you
Telling you.
talking about Iris or Cyrus? Which
Iris.
one are you talking about?
He said Iris.
I was about
I
to say,
didn't really realize all
Cyrus
those
cold though.
separate
He just not a
dogs.
champion. Shout out Cyrus.
Iris with the
Nigga
good
having
old
a gear.
Axew slash Heracross because technically she did evolve it.
Cyrus. My nigga Cyrus was toting the gears.
Give him
Oh,
red.
Steven, one of the OG
Red is a
champs,
champion.
one of them OG champs. You know what I'm saying? And they cold. Just saying. Just saying.
I think Steven. He got a Metagross
Hey, bro.
and and a Mega Evolution of it. Yeah, I'll take him. That's fine. Moving on to the good old anime news and or video game news from Freak and others in the news station. Dun, 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 dun.
Pose. Pose.
Damn, you ain't say blue. Blue top 5.
Damn.
And nigga, blue does kind of slide under the radar.
Blue,
Nigga, kind of slide under
Blue's
the
so
radar.
cold to this day with that old team, bro. He's still too cold to this day.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Oh wow, yeah, that good old anime news. You know what I'm saying? All right. Boy, it's finally coming to an end. Boy, that good old My Hero Academia anime. I believe it's only one episode left. There's tomorrow, boy. Ooh. What a beautiful series coming to an end as I give my flowers and kudos to My Hero. A dog. Oh shit, I just clicked the wrong thing. Oops. Random had a little One Piece. Rocks D Zebek, you know what I'm saying? Dominates 2025 as the most searched One Piece character online. Hey, that's a dog right there. And people will see how much of a dog the dog really is. The dog man. You know what I'm saying? One Piece is teasing a special announcement for Jump Fest in 2026. Take place on December 20th through the 21st. So what's that? 9 days from now, and that's gonna be after the podcast. Oh well. 2 weeks from now, it looks like we'll be giving we'll be reporting on some special One Piece news. Black Clover season 5 has Black Clover season 5 details will be revealed as well on December 21st. Jump Fest news, you know what I'm saying? What else we got?
I'm gonna hop in real quick. When Freak has mentioned that My Hero ends this Saturday, you know, for all the wrestling fans out there, especially me, Billy, you know, Mal, Zorro, Dart. That is also the last match of John Cena. So, you know what I'm saying? Two great things are ending this Saturday. John Cena's last match in his career and My Hero, you know what I'm saying? And with the gaming awards going by this past Thursday, Expedition 33 has set a new record with the most wins at the Game Awards with 9 victories, including Game of the Year.
Deserving.
They the only category they were in that they didn't fucking win was player's choice.
No, they lost the Battlefield too, I think, though, with the graphics, I think.
I believe that was audio. I believe that was audio design.
Audio direction, yeah, audio design.
Yeah.
Those were the only two that they were in that they lost.
11 nominations and 9 wins.
Yep. Sound like a stellar night to me.
Very stellar, very stellar.
Oh, we'll get into deeper into that conversation as that is one of our topics.
Yeah, later on.
Yep. Chainsaw Man Rize Art film will release digitally on December 9th, 2025, which is 3 days ago. Something. My Hero Academia is a good anime, though the Deku Bakugo ship fandom has now made it one of the most overhated anime and anime fandom, just from this insane take that people are doing, forcing that agenda. You know what I'm saying? We got a RIP right quick. You know what I'm saying? Veteran voice actor Tomomichi Nishimura passes away at 79. The voice of the Tsuchikage Oniki. Captain T-Bone from One Piece. That's just the main two they put up right here. That has unfortunately passed away on November 29th due to illness at his old age. A RIP to that's a very unique voice and voice acting. One that you can always remember because those characters definitely have their own sound. RIP to one of these voice actors. You know what I'm saying? Anything else that really? No, go ahead. If you want to keep it on that note, yeah.
Yo, speaking of RP, you know what I'm saying? Our childhood is slowly disappearing, you know what I'm saying? Freak say, unique voice, the voice actor of Sheen and Pip from Back to the Barnyard, he, I can't remember his name right now because I'm not looking at my phone, but he also passed away due to health complications. You know, he had a stroke, he had other, when he was in the hospital, his lungs collapsed, so he just was really on the real down spiral. And also, the voice for Doug Dimmadome of the Dimsdale Dimmadome and Chet Ubetha from Fairly Odd Parents. That voice actor Jim Ward has also passed away as well.
Open world and maze-like. You gotta grab ammunition with the blower so you can break down.
The Sheen one's really surprising because he was still young. He was just like 50. Yeah,
He's 50.
That would surprise me.
And now going back and watching Jimmy Neutron is gonna hit a little harder because she was my favorite character out of the bunch.
Same. That was my original funniest character in cartoons. Besides that dumb archetype of character, like that Homer's Patrick, all of them. Like I truly think he was that funniest one. He killed me anytime he popped on screen.
When they gave him his own show,
that was too much. It was too much. That was too much.
I like that.
Too much.
A little too much. Just a tad bit. Just a tad
When
bit.
they gave him his own show, it was too much. Really?
Just a little bit. Just a tad bit. Yeah, Planet
They really didn't have nothing to happen in there. So like,
that's why I was like, he was just on the planet. That's it. Nothing special. But he made it on my too. Yeah, I'm bad.
Don't remember if I brought it up last week, but shout out again. I think I said it last week, but I don't care. I'll say it again. Shout out to Gashi Okuda with his 9. Yeah, I did bring it up. I don't care. I'll bring it up again. With his 9.5 rating last week. Tying One Piece's 9.5 rating, two amazing episodes that came on last week, and shout out to the I forgot his name, but shout out to the My Hero, the dude from My Hero who worked on this, who is known for his cube effects that made that fight and Gashi Kuda look so visually stunning, absolutely amazing. 9.6 episode, Crunchyroll to end. Free ad-supported streaming on December 31st, 2025. No more viewing Crunchyroll anime without paying for a subscription. Unfortunate. This ad wall, this paywall that's surrounding the industry is getting a bit more steeper, especially with them getting rid of a lot of pirating sites. So, hey, boy, they was like, boy, y'all gonna pay for this viewing. Boy, we tired of it. We tired of y'all getting for free. Y'all gonna pay for this.
Also, on the anime tip, it's about a studio closing down that brought us many classics such as Evangelical, Neo, Genya X has filed for bankruptcy. That animation studio will no longer be in existence after December, so they filed bankruptcy. Oh shit!
And actually, put a lot of love and care into it. It's not great,
Yeah, that's about it. That's it on my end.
Oh, well, I got one thing. Paramount has entirely went around Netflix's back and went straight to the shareholders of Warner Brothers to try and outbid them in a order to acquire Warner Brothers Studios and all their IP departments.
Yep. Bidding a 100, I believe 107 or 111 billion dollars to try to get Warner Brothers.
Which is being seen as a hostile takeover of Warner Brothers.
Yeah, I don't know why people are trying to buy Warner Brothers. Also, last little thing with the gaming tip, Lenny Kravitz is going to be the villain in the new James Bond game. That's it for me.
Last thing I want to say right here, actually I got this. Actually, I just found this right now. I didn't have this written down, but shout out to Hype Kage for this little news. I just was on my stuff.
The maniacs that made Shantae comes before.
As we get prepared for Freeren's season 2 premiere, a real life story is capturing global attention.
Yeah,
A
those
Taiwanese fan, inspired by the creator of Freeren,
said
was
exactly
honored as a hero after stopping a violent train attack near Taichung City Hall Station.
there are multiple different gestures
Su,
that the game
I'm about to butcher this name, boy. This is something. Ooh, ooh. I'm about to butcher this name.
You got it, free.
Su Rui
so you really make the drawing of
Hashian,
the great.
Hashian, nicknamed Long Haired Bro, said he acted because it's what the hero Himmel would have done. His bravery saved lives, earning him public recognition and lifetime free metro travel. Shout out to somebody who saw something and chose to act. You know what I'm saying? We respect people who move. Just like Deku said in My Hero.
That title.
I
Interestingly
didn't think
enough,
about it. My body just moved on its own. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we respect people like that. Shout out to a real one. And that has been
interested in scoring a
anime news.
tablet.
Man, as we lob that bitch back over to Fred.
Grab it. Just want to say something real quick before I pass over to Billy. My Hero fans, I hope y'all do realize that Deku and Bakugo are still freshmen in high school. Why are you niggas so weird? Like I understand y'all want to push agendas. Cool, all for it. Hey, so funny you are reaching, all for it. Yuri on Ice, all for it because there's genre of these different things. But can we leave the high schoolers who are still freshmen in high school out of this weird ass relationship y'all want to keep forcing upon them? It was already weird enough that you tried to have a high schooler date like a 6-year-old. Wild. Not gonna lie. We gotta do better.
Of bikini bottoms slapping around
They got to do
No,
better.
I
Fred.
feel like
You're not part of the
Him
problem.
holding the ball.
people are gonna be weird
Him
regardless, right? People are gonna be weird, but if you're gonna be weird, at least pay attention to your own fucking story, or the story you're gonna be weird about. Deku, in the very first time he met Uraraka, could not speak. He saw her and was frozen at how she looked, and then when he saw her in her hero suit, he was going crazy, insane mentally. Pay attention to your own show. Don't just make up some headcanon.
And please, I talk about My Hero all the time. I'm a diehard My Hero fan nowadays. Please, as one who's becoming more and more of a spokesperson for My Hero, please don't make my job harder. My Hero fandom, please, please, please.
Cause
You
it's,
asking for the
then.
impossible, man.
it's
Get your
getting
man.
it's getting weirder by the second.
They making it hard out here for
It's
free.
coming out on January 5th.
But as I'll state my last thing, no look pass
I
over
ain't
to
never gonna
over
finish
to
statement
to
like this the whole time.
to Veli with the good old icebreakers.
around the same time.
Grab that motherfucker. Ugh. Space Jam dunk. I'm at half court just stretching that bitch. You did.
Space Jam dunk got it.
Good Space Jam dunk. So, anyway, feel me? We got an icebreaker today. Today we're gonna start a new bracket series inspired by Brother Blah. Shout out my good brother Blah.
Shout out,
Yeah.
blah.
We're gonna look at the Game of the Year nominees throughout the years, and
Hey.
we're gonna put them up against each other and see what we really think the Game of the Year was for that year. And then, at the end of it all, we're gonna decide what the Game of the Year was for the whole period. You dig?
Kurt.
So, first bracket we got up is Game of the Year 2015 and 2016. So let's see how we feeling. First matchup we got Super Mario Maker versus Doom.
Doom.
Yeah, I'll go.
Super Mario. I mean, Super Mario.
Super Mario Maker was fired.
I'm if you was really into that type of if your main thing is creativity, I can see why that went so hard. Like, if you just love just creating, Super Mario Maker went crazy. I only tried it 2 times. That shit low key went that shit went hard as a nigga who like to create.
Especially when people start getting real creative towards the end of the lifespan and all them fucking crazy levels they was making. The community level was crazy.
I will say, Super Mario Maker. That made that series funny.
Oh yeah, he showed it.
I like to change my answer.
Guys for doing me that shit.
I like that.
Oh, wow. Stand 10 toes down.
Yeah, your vote's already in the ballot, bro. You can't pull it out.
Pushing forward.
I make the
But
rules here.
since I played Doom way more, I'm gonna go with Doom because I played Doom way more than I did Smart. But I do fuck
Tilted,
with
that game wasn't even thought of in 2015 or 2013 and 2015 or 2016.
The tilt is funny.
He said the answer
Then-
is Expedition 33.
Yeah,
Shut your ass up, Tilted.
still wins.
Tilt is funny.
Game wasn't even in development during that time.
Forgetting SpongeBob games to even exist in the first place took notice. After Plankton Robotic Revenge and Hero
Anybody else voting?
game all consoles until
Blah.
Valve making it.
Brother Blah,
Maker.
Ooh,
Mario Maker takes it.
sweeper. No, not sweep. Gentleman sweep.
Up next, we got Uncharted 4 versus Bloodborne.
Ooh. Yeah, yeah. Give me Uncharted.
Give me Bloodborne.
Some massive hidden gem, all this
Uncharted.
Credit for Blackthorn.
would be really nostalgic.
Uncharted.
Bloodborne.
I've been playing Uncharted forever.
Down to the freak, man.
Yeah, that's him.
Oh, Bloodborne or
Uncharted 4.
Uncharted 4. When Nathan Drake meets his brother, who he thought was dead, and all that shit.
Shout out Nathan Drake.
Still a good game.
It's a great game.
Awesome game.
Indeed.
When I was making this list, I was like, yo, why do these games stand the test of time? Bloodborne too.
Yeah.
damn, that's tough. I really like those games for two different reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the count at?
I'm
Where's the
gonna
count?
try to think of what my brain was at that point in time. At that point in time, I was definitely an Uncharted lover at that time. So I'm gonna stick with Uncharted. I was an Uncharted lover back then.
Uncharted takes it.
Nathan Drake.
We got Titanfall 2 versus The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Blah, 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 blah. Titanfall.
What was the other
Titanfall
game?
2.
You said The Witcher 3, Wild Hunt, and then what else?
Titanfall 2.
Titanfall 2.
I'm gonna go.
Titanfall 2.
I'm gonna go Witcher 3.
Give me The Witcher 3.
Yeah.
I'm going
The game
Titanfall.
Brown, so
had
messed up.
so much content.
Mm-hmm. Gwent. I play Gwent just to play Gwent without even having the Witcher.
What did you say, Fresh?
That's a Witcher.
It comes down to the freak man once more.
So they're starting your voting early, buddy.
When I'm not sure, I try to hope it's a sweep, so I got to.
Hey,
I gotta go Titanfall 2 low key. I got to.
Flipping a coin. And The Witcher 3 takes it.
oh my.
Mm.
Coin flip.
Fallout 4 versus the original Overwatch.
Overwatch. Got to. As much as I hate that bitch now, I gotta give respect where it was at that point in time. Got to.
I ain't gonna lie. I can never get into to Fallout, so I'm going Overwatch.
Yeah,
I'll wait till my vote.
I'll go Overwatch.
That's clean. Next up, Super Mario Maker versus Uncharted 4.
These got too good replay value. Oh man. Give me Uncharted 4. Give me Uncharted 4.
I ain't gonna lie. You have to get that Super Mario Maker. Surprisingly.
It's tough. It's not. It's tough. That's tough. It's thin as a line.
Give me Uncharted.
highs and mostly just a
Oh,
whole
Super
lot of
Mario.
lows. I tell you that most
I'll go
SpongeBob
Uncharted.
games, I feel
Drop.
like you wouldn't be.
Mr. Stacks.
Give me a sec.
No.
No problem. Let me get
Ooh,
damn
that's
Uncharted versus Super
And
Mario.
people fondly remembered. What does that say about the platform?
You know what? I'll go.
On the
Damn.
same
All right,
level.
Uncharted. Uncharted. Fuck it. Just gonna say it.
Damn.
Uncharted.
Before basic. Next up, Witcher 3 Wild Hunt versus Overwatch, the
Witcher 3.
original.
Y'all, I'm gonna let y'all duke that one out. I have to be decided on that.
Witcher 3.
Wait,
One to save the day. Another game where the entire plot
what was it between?
Witcher
Witcher
3 and Overwatch.
Oh,
Yeah, Witcher.
yeah. I thought that's what I thought y'all said. Yeah, Witcher 3.
Witcher.
this whole releasing business.
Clean sweeper.
Hey, I ain't have to vote.
Uncharted 4 versus The Witcher 3.
Witcher 3.
Uncharted.
Uncharted.
Damn, those are both two good story games, boy. But I might have to get that slight edge to Uncharted because that multiplayer, on top of it.
The multiplayer was crazy.
I
That
might
shit
have to get it just because that edge, boy.
Finally.
Okay, pretty typical layout here. There are multiple
was back on PS3 when you ain't need PS Plus to play on.
Bags. Look, I got two PS3s over here.
keep doing that until you inevitably
I gotta sell one of them.
chance still enough to be pretty
Everybody vote. Did you vote for us?
Yeah, I said Uncharted.
What for $25?
I was gonna say like 50.
Yeah.
Witcher 3.
Hold on. I might get a little something. It's old.
You gotta wait another like 50 years. Drop. Oh,
And the winner is Uncharted 4. Uncharted 4 wins the 2015-2016 list. Very good. Very, very good.
What won that year?
Still probably The Witcher, honestly.
2015, the winner was The Witcher. In 2016, the winner was Overwatch.
Overwatch was hot. It was hot.
You got hot, boy.
And the way y'all talk about it to me, especially you and Zorro, that it had to be hot. It had to be.
I vividly remember 2016 Overwatch winning that. I vividly remember that.
That's when it wasn't free to play and bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to say that was a time right there, but that was one of that shit took the gaming world by storm when Overwatch came out.
Sure remember that. Yeah, that was the icebreaker. Next
Sure.
gaming episode we'll be doing 2017, 2018.
And speaking of gaming episodes, this is gonna be our first topic. So for all those that don't know, or for all those that weren't aware, the 2025 Game Awards was last night. Today being the 12th of December, it was on the 11th of December and whatnot, and a lot of things have happened. And by a lot of things, I mean Expedition 33 kind of swept most of the competition. I'm not gonna lie, wasn't really surprised, but a lot of people feel like are stating for the most part that Expedition 33 generally didn't deserve all those rewards, and or that why did the game get Game of the Year for something that they personally have not heard of. I ain't gonna lie, just because you haven't heard of it don't mean the world hasn't heard of it.
Yeah, that was the first thing my homie asked me when I went to work today.
What is that?
33.
One of the greatest storytelling games that has ever existed.
All right, we gonna calm down on all that, but
Except one of, not the best.
we still gonna calm down on all that. But I'm not surprised that it won all the awards. I'm not surprised at all. The game I wanted to win didn't win, but I'm a grown ass man. I don't really care.
I would say I did.
Shout out Oscar being in the pile with her fine ass.
Shout out Duncan Bonanza as well. But I was surprised, like per se, because I was following a lot of the discourse around it, and there was like nothing, like really nothing negative about it. A lot of streamers were streaming it. It got to a point where some streamers were like, "Hey, make our greatest game of the year. We don't like too many games like Exodus 33 always win the game of the year and stuff like that." So it didn't surprise me, but it's a good game. So it's not like a
I
bad game.
just it's just when they got to just sweeping up all the awards, that shit got kind of boring. It just felt like every time they were nominated, they were gonna win it.
Oh well,
Which is,
mind you, it was on this. Just put this
as an
little fact
award
in there.
show, as an award show, that shit was boring.
Hey, Velly, I'm
Just
glad you
like
said
just
that
like
because,
just like when Kendrick went to the Grammys and got all the Grammys and shit for not like that shit made the Grammys boring.
but to that effect, Velly, the Game Awards, the awards part was only 17 minutes out of the 3 hour show. The rest was just previews and music. So
Yeah,
they
that's the
got it.
Game Award.
Them reveals. Hey man,
That
fate of the old order.
That's what the Game Awards is. That shit is propaganda. But I just yeah, I do enjoy the award part, even though it's small. I do enjoy the
that's
award part. That shit just sweeping up all the awards made that shit boring.
Hey
I don't hate
man, that's what you call good campaign money right there. It's like Astro Boy
um,
winning a lot of awards. They had good campaign behind them. Air quotes on the
I don't
campaign.
hate the game. I don't hate the game or nothing. It got boring when nothing else had a chance to win a award.
Yep. Yep.
No, I'm saying, as one who hasn't played, no, let's see, one who hasn't played Edition 33 at all and only watch people play, I can I can kind of see why it won so many awards. I think nine is a little crazy, but I can kind of see why it won. I can kind of see why it won so many. I can kind of see it. That was
Like nine, yeah, not nine sounds crazy, but I can definitely understand when you look at the categories of. I mean, look at those nine categories that they won. I
Yeah.
can definitely.
Oh,
because one thing specifically with that, them having a turn-based style game that you can interact by doing, what I'm saying, quick time parries and stuff. I feel like that added such a crazy element. I feel like low key, I feel like without that one element, I think that game goes down just a little bit. I think it goes down just a little bit without that element of it. I think it still wins a lot of awards, but I think without that, it doesn't have as slightly as much praise without
They take that little pop out of it,
that
that pop that it
innovative
has.
kind
I
of
don't think.
method.
I don't think that element is that crazy because other games have done that. I think that. I
Not
think.
really, with turnstile. There's like
Yeah,
not really
yeah,
many with turnstile.
yeah. Other games have done that type stuff. Fire Emblem, the latest Fire Emblem game did shit like that. I just think it was like the amalgamation of everything. The graphics were amazing, the music was fire.
The
The
characters.
apparently story is crazy good.
Hey,
Characters were good.
three characters in that game got nominated in the same category. So it was assured that Expedition 33 was going to win something in that category because three of the characters was nominated.
And plus, I also feel like this wasn't the strongest year ever, personally speaking.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, I don't think it's the strongest year ever, but from what I've heard about the game is great.
I didn't
But
care.
yeah,
I actually didn't care about most of the games for Game of the Year. I mean, honest, I didn't care for most of them.
my homie didn't know what that was. He didn't know what Arc Raiders was.
You gotta
Yeah.
ask him how big is
Only
the rock
game,
he's living under.
only game. Calm down, bro. Only game I cared about was Ghost of Yota because that's what I played. I don't give a fuck about the games really.
I, I was happy. I was just happy that Donkey Kong Bonanza won something. I know it was a dark horse in almost every category that was in.
Despite sharing the same name,
oh. Granted, I guess my opinion. Was I surprised about Expedition 33 winning most of that? No. Because when the game first released, especially as someone who's been or who knows a good amount of streamers, especially those who played it, shout out to Rose, because that's one of the people, she was very ecstatic in regards to how it was, the narrative of it, combat stuff like that. To where she was like, oh yeah, I won't necessarily say she would necessarily promote it, but she would practically promote it. It being a good game and stuff like that. To even now, to when people are now getting more familiar with it, and a lot of people are playing it. A lot of them enjoy it for what it is, and I think they very much picked on the key indicators that obviously won awards for it and stuff like that. Uh, do I think it needed to win all the awards? No, but I can't make that judgment call. Congratulations to the studio that and the creators who did make Expedition 33. Especially it for I think this is what their like first major game that came out, and especially them under
Yeah, but
the
they're an indie studio,
yeah.
Yep.
So it's just like winning
so it was really crazy for them to clean up like that.
indeed. Um, Another thing, Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Uh, Granted, didn't know that was
But
actually didn't even know that
I
that on
love
the beach part was the
Hideo
title.
to death. I love Hideo Kojima to death. That man is a visionary. I'm not playing nothing where the tagline is on the beach. I'm not the fuck. You supposed to entice me with the title of the game on the beach. No, I won't play that shit. Shout out Hideo Kojima though. Fucking legend.
What if Final Fantasy come out with Final Fantasy 21 on the beach?
Veli Honcho won't be playing it. I ain't play Final Fantasy 16 either. Man. I'm not tied to any franchise except Pokemon.
Hmm. So
Pokemon games.
so Pokemon's the limit. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah, I'm not surprised that they won all those awards just because of the categories that they were in. The only one I felt like Ghosty Yote should have won for best character with Asu, but that's just a personal thing.
But even with best
Aside
character,
from that,
no matter the
even
game,
yeah,
it was outcome.
even with best character, I can
They had
understand
three.
how that yeah, you
They
know.
had three of the motherfuckers in that bitch, bro. It's hard to beat that.
So I definitely understand it. I just got bored after a while.
You
But I
understand?
don't doubt that it's a great game. You feel me? I've heard nothing but positive about it from the
Yep.
people who have played it. So I don't doubt that it's a great game at all. I wish something else would have won a couple of those. I
Uh,
don't know. Hey,
Another gripe that I got: Donkey Kong winning Family Game.
best family game. That
Best
shit's
Family
single
Game.
player.
I was
That shit's
morbidly
single player.
I must say I was morbidly confused, and I was like, "Ain't that a single player game?" Granted, I'm not saying Donkey Kong Bonanza was bad in terms of who I've seen play it. I'm just questioning what makes it a family game if it's single
And
player. Unless there's something else that I'm missing that the game was able to do, and or there were modes to it that gave it the family game aspect. I
Donkey Kong, a family character.
Uh, and it's sidekick. It was a very family friendly looking game in a sense. That's how I look at it as because when you play it, it just plays like
When I,
not a
when I
co-op.
think when I think family game, I think Thanksgiving at grandma crib.
Mm-hmm.
Little cuz brought his switch over. We take it upstairs to the guest room, plug in the dock, four controllers, getting busy. That's what I think of when I think of family game.
indeed.
Understandable. Fresh water. You got the nominees for the family friendly game that was
Uh,
like in the category.
I can pull it up.
I know Mario Kart and Sonic Crossroads is in there.
Now, I wholeheartedly thought Sonic Crossroads was gonna win it because of how it went up against Mario Kart World, and from what people were saying, and Drop played Sonic Crossroads.
Yeah.
It sounded like it was a very fun game and very it gave
Lee Zoro.
So
how
these were the so for best family, it was Donkey Kong Bonanza, Lego Party, Lego Voyagers, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Crossworlds, and Split Fiction.
That should be Mario Kart and two Lego games for family game.
yeah, yeah, that Yeah, that's tough right there. I ain't gonna lie. That's a dark horse. I was rooting for it. I knew it was a dark horse. So I'm
I
not
ain't
mad
got
that
no
it won.
Switch 2. I ain't got no Switch 2 to judge the game. So
Oh, let me see.
Not gonna lie, me personally, for those type of games. Like I ain't gonna lie, Mario Party is always gonna be number one every year. I don't care. That I feel like I feel like there's no game that beats that when it comes like that.
Yeah.
Family is or family that.
I
Like
think
there's
I
no
think
game that beats Mario Party to me. None.
if we would have got one this year, that probably would have been the one.
Wait a minute. Oh no, maybe.
I ain't gonna lie. And
Good.
as I'm going through the categories and whatnot, best performance, boy, they were making sure Expedition 33 at least was getting nominated for that. They had
All
three
three of the
niggas up
characters,
there.
I
all
thought
three of the main.
all three. It was gonna win that category regardless.
Also, shout out to South of Midnight. I do preach that game a lot for all those who are able to play it and or have access to be able to play it. I'm glad that it did win. In terms of games for impact,
Shout, shout out to the two white women who made it.
indeed, because that shit threw me off when I first. I was like, wait a second.
Fucking hilarious.
They did
I
their research though. They did their research.
I ain't saying that they're not
Boy,
able to make it.
Fresh was championing the fuck out this game for Black Power and all that shit. Two white women walked up to claim the award. I
I
said,
don't
ooh.
I don't know their name, but it was like a Haley and a Elizabeth that popped up on the stage, and curveball.
As someone who has played the game from start to finish on stream and things like that, trust me, they hit a lot of things in regards to black culture, especially New Orleans being like a very predominantly black place. Come on now. I'm just saying, like, questionable. When you see
Apparently,
two white women
apparently
walk
they
up, hey, hold on. What do you feel me? I ain't saying y'all can't know anything about it. I'm just saying what do y'all
apparently
do
they
know about it?
I don't know if they grew up in the South, but they spent a lot of time in the South, and they crafted this game based off of like stories that they would get told by older Southern black folks.
So they got thorough. They got good sources for what the material that they got was on. So it wasn't like
I,
they were just making this shit up.
I ain't gonna lie. I was watching that shit through I was watching that through reactors on Twitch, boy. When they popped up on stage, boy, their reactions had. I was watching RDC and I'm Dante, bro. Their reactions were crazy. No, they white. I was crying, boy. That was hilarious, boy. I feel like no, I feel like damn near nobody. If you wasn't really like locked in, researching the background of everything about the game, I feel like you ain't know that.
No, you would. We
Not
like
at
you
all.
said, like you said, Fresh playing the game and preaching it on stream and everything. And when we seen it, we was all stunned. So
Fresh.
there we go.
As soon as the game got called as the winner, this motherfucker Fresh got to going on his little tirade about how great it is for black people. I said two white women finna go take that award.
And then, Lord and behold, two white women walked up. I was like, hold on a second. There's something wrong with this picture. Now, I'm not saying that they can't. I'm just saying there's something wrong with this picture because it's a little bit too spot on with black culture. I'm not saying white people can't. All I'm saying is, usually most times when people of you feel me get into the aspects of black people culture, it never goes well. This went well.
Shout out for them for being so in tune and or probably actually put in some extra research into the matter to make a good game like that. Hey, shout
On
out to
hood.
them.
And people in the comments, y'all may want to call me ignorant as much as, oh, you're ignorant for not knowing or you're judging or whatnot. Hey, I have been around for a good 29 years. Anytime it's supposed to be a black relative type thing,
Man,
a lot of
I don't
people
want to
fail
hear none of that
that.
shit. All y'all people in the comments probably still think the motherfucker who made peanut butter is white. Shut up.
He was white, you just don't know it. He had reverse vertigo.
No, me.
Like a
You gotta
fucking
read
insane.
that a lie, though.
Rider is fucking
It's
insane.
the opposite of what Michael Jackson had.
But yeah, hey, shout out to them though.
Real for
Let
real.
me shout out to them.
Best ongoing game. I'm not gonna lie. No Man's Skies most definitely took me off guard because I most
That's
definitely
true.
was giving it to Fortnite.
I ain't gonna lie. That threw not that. I feel like that threw 90% of the population.
Because
I ain't gonna lie. It had
No
to be like
Man's
90.
Sky, No Man's Sky just started getting supported by the community. They hated that game.
For a
I
good little
remember
minute.
back when they hated that game.
For a good little minute, that game was getting hate. So it went. Well, I guess if they generally listen to the community and stuff like that, and niggas like I see people play it. Do not get me wrong, but as far as like you're going against Fortnite and Final Fantasy 14
Like
and whatnot,
people was playing like No Man's Sky 2.0. Like they did a full overhaul of the game after all the negativity.
indeed, that's exactly what it was.
But
And I
it's
don't think
crazy that they won over Fortnite after all the negativity that they did go through with their own community.
And after all of the collabs Fortnite did this year as well. So
I
Oh,
mean I mean that is kind of wild. And I ain't gonna lie, low key. I'm kind of surprised to see Marvel Rivals up there for it only being out a year. I feel like it hasn't been out long enough to be in the ongoing series.
Dang, that's a hell of a community right there for that to happen.
Oh, yeah.
that's right there. I ain't gonna front community and money. The mixture of both.
And-
my fault. Go ahead, freak.
no, you good. You good. You good.
I was gonna say for best community support, this one goes out to Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I believe that as much as I hear people. As much as I hear people talk about that, no, I believe it.
I think they dropped something new on the spot too. You know, shit happened. Some type of expansion or something. They fuck with
Anytime Baldur's Gate can be referenced, it will be referenced by the community. If it can be, it will be referenced.
Yeah.
they fuck with y'all for that. They appreciate the fuck out that. The motherfuckers walked up there and accepted the award and said, "Yeah, this is coming out tonight, completely free." Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Mine.
Yeah, it is.
Give this man another award.
You know what I mean?
I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Dispatch because granted that game came out like what
Yeah.
November ish, if I'm not mistaken, maybe like a little bit in October and whatnot. That shit already got a nomination for best debut indie game. That's pretty impressive. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It was a good debut. You had people on the hook with a different and new type of format though. Turn not I forgot the kind of style play game it is, but have it like
Yeah, I'm about to say an episodic type game is kind of crazy to do, and to pull it off that well is kind of wild.
they kind of quasi have the replay value a little bit in it, so when you play it, you playing through one through it.
100% got hella replay value through all the different decisions that they made. Hella
Playthrough.
I think they
you can play through all the same episodes and come out with a completely different ending at the end.
Indeed.
And to go along with what low key RDC said, that game's like story and storyline, how it goes, it's better than a lot of shows and movies.
Yeah. Well, video games been like that for a while though. So.
But I feel like for that type of game, I wouldn't have expected it because it's in a show format coming out episodic. Like the format of it felt more like a show. For it to be a show that felt like it had better story and plot than most other shows and movies is kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Because that's something new that we really ain't seen. That's something that maybe somebody else would take and try to use because we ain't never seen it. Like when it first came out, you I don't know if they're this, but I'm like, dang, I can't wait to play it again. Like play it again. Like you used to playing the game all the way through, even when it's getting good or bad. But when it kept getting good, you have to wait next week for the next episode of a game. You know what I'm saying? And that's how you keep people attracted to your game.
I still ain't played that game yet, and I can't wait either.
Another one that I was surprised that it got on, especially for the time gap for best mobile game being a nominee, Sonic Rumble. Didn't that shit just like come out like beginning of this month? It's not like ending of last month. Like I know it hasn't been out. I'm about to say I know it hasn't been out.
Some point in November, I think it was either like early November.
That shit crazy.
Yeah, November 5th, early November.
Yeah, so a month and some change before, and already got a nominee for something. I ain't gonna lie. That's also pretty impressive. Granted, Sega, but I mean, even still, pretty impressive. But everybody like to do a community night, a Sonic Rumble. Hey, we do community nights on Thursdays and things of that nature. Make sure to join Discord. Ooh, join us. Shameless plug.
On the wheel.
Hmm.
Just to throw another thing out there right quick about. Just throw another thing. I'm saying I am switching categories, but something that just come. I'm on. I'm looking at best performance right now.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Expedition 33 has three nominees in one category is
Mhm.
crazy.
Yep.
That is
All three
crazy.
main characters.
That is that especially for a performance. Performance is supposed to usually like that main person from your game. To get three people is crazy.
Yep.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That told me they were taking game of the year because performance plays a lot into your game of the year. I feel like a lot of times because that lets you know how a lot of times that's how invested you got into the game or how believable like you felt the game was into bringing you to that world or what they was presenting to you. So the fact that they had three people in one category let me know at that point they're winning game of the year. They had to.
And like I said, I already had the feeling that Expedition 33 was going to do numbers. Granted, for how many numbers? Threw me all the types off guard. But when a lot of people, especially that I know played the game, were hyping it up the way they were, I was like, oh yeah, I can see that kind of making its rounds throughout the game awards and stuff like that.
Sure, they wasn't about to nominate them for all them awards and not let them win them, did you?
Indeed. Uh,
It's a business at the end of the day.
for best action slash adventure game, I'm not surprised Hollow Knight Silk Song won because a lot of people have been hyping up that game. What I am surprised about is no one talked about this Indiana Jones game. I didn't even know what Indiana Jones game had dropped.
Bro, I promise I was about to say I was literally looking at that. I promise I was about to say the same thing. I was like, since when there is a new Indiana
They
Jones
were
game?
extremely hyped when it got announced, and then it came out and kind of flew under the radar.
Damn. I ain't gonna lie, most definitely flew on the radar. I haven't seen anybody play it. I haven't seen anybody talked about it. I haven't seen anything on the internet about it. I haven't seen any like formal review about it and whatnot. Not even none of y'all have brought that up. And that's usually most times we mention like a lot of games that are out or coming around and stuff like that. That shit most definitely zoomed by. I was like, oh shit, when the fuck did Indiana Jones come out with a game?
And speaking of impressive for the amount of time that it's been out, Arc Raiders winning best multiplayer when it's only been out a couple months is also kind of crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
That deserves a lot of recognition. Well, that's to win best multiplayer in a couple months is kind of crazy.
Shit is wild. But what's going on?
How some of these like game content or these game makers feel about like seeing a game and then not even being nominated and then going sitting there in the crowd watching it. Yeah, this game came out 3 months ago. We're nominated for
So now I guess that leads me to the question of, do you think that gaming doesn't have as big as competitions anymore, to where games come out within a set standard of a time frame and just can do a good set of a
No, no,
run?
the problem ain't the competition. The problem is the time frame. It
Mm,
take too long for games to come out these days. Because like I said, this wasn't really a really strong year. It wasn't a lot of drops this year.
ah,
That's kind of what I was about to go into. That between the end of last year and the middle of this year, Marvel Rivals carried for most people. For like for a good majority of people, Marvel Rival carried from the end of last year to like March, Aprilish of this year, February, March of this year. I got probably say March,
Yeah.
April. But like there really wasn't a whole lot of games this year. I really feel like, and that's what a lot of people was complaining about, especially in the streaming space at the beginning, like near the beginning of the year. How it really feel like people were feeling like gaming was getting kind of dropped for a little bit because there really wasn't a lot of release and stuff and a lot of like really anticipated games at that beginning part of the year.
And with the drop slowing down like that, there's like when shit do drop, it's like there's like three games out of the pack that just carry the whole year. You know? And it didn't used to be like that. There used to be like a whole slew of games that would drop. Everybody got their little niche, like everybody playing different shit. But these days, bro, it's game drops is so scarce.
Like you seen it during through the reveals, like some of the reveals. So in games they ain't dropping until 2027. Like we ain't
Yeah,
gonna we gonna
and
forget
then
about it your
and
game.
then
So
even with that, we'll be lucky if they actually drop in 2027.
because what's the name of the game that you've been waiting for? Really, you see the dude get RKO'd on the beach out the Crimson Desert.
Crimson Desert.
We like
That
Village been
was
talking about 2 years.
that was like
That is
6 years ago.
so like
That was 6 years ago it originally got shown, and
so
now it's
like
finally coming.
so it's hard to keep our attention right now because y'all saying y'all gonna drop a game 2 years from now. Actually, perfect example, Grand Theft Auto. A lot of like people been waiting for it. It's supposed to drop actually this year. It got pushed back. Supposed to drop at the beginning of 2026. Now it got pushed back again and drop in the middle of the year. It's just like don't we want
So
the game, just give it to us, but don't rush it. Tell us when it's
that's
gonna
what
be
I
done.
think. The real problem is the cycle of releases. We're just not getting a lot of releases per year anymore.
Two random things, right quick.
Mhm.
One, Donkey Kong winning best film game. We was talking about that. I had no idea it was in the running for game of the year. I didn't see that part.
Hmm.
I was already off. I had no. So you telling me it got this much recognition that it was a nominee for game of the year? What?
Yeah.
Seen,
Why have I not seen
I seen a
anybody
lot.
playing this game really? Then I'm
Nah,
so
I seen a
confused. I
lot.
feel like I've not seen.
I seen.
I ain't. I've not. I seen. I saw two. I'm on Twitch every day. I see three. I think I saw three people playing this game at any point. Even on my discovery page when you browse, I only saw like three people playing. I was like, that blew my mind. And on top of that, shout out Hades too, being
Yep.
nominated for so many big, like all awards are big, of course, but like like those real big, like low key those big awards. I shout out that that style of game being nominated that much and for game of the year. That's a big accomplishment.
Didn't
Those
Hades
games
get
got
nominated last year too?
Yep.
Like first.
yeah, the
Believe so.
Hades got a very powerful community. People love that game.
That's it.
That's one of
That's very
those. That's one of those very large niches.
I don't know if anybody
I'm
got
with y'all these.
anything else in regards to speaking on the good old Game
I would
Awards.
say one.
But besides, we get into some of the, you know what I'm saying, couple of them releases, a couple of them releases, and they and goddamn that shit.
I mean, we talking about some of that hype as shit for that Tomb Raider game. Both of them.
Just about
Also,
to bring that. I was just about to bring that up because I was like, I'm pretty curious because I didn't see I didn't see that trailer either. I'm watching now. I'm pretty curious to see what route they go for this style of game.
And then
I'm very curious.
what was the one Star Wars Galactic Racers got a new pod
Yeah.
racing game.
hold on.
Yeah, we
Bro,
ain't seen, but it's
what?
been a little minute, been a little minute.
So I got two things. One, who was the other nominees for multiplayer? And also, yeah, like the reveals. I can't wait for the James Bond to see Lenny Kravitz as the bad guy.
Nah. Wait.
Hey,
I
low
ain't gonna
key,
lie.
bro, low key.
I
Shout
was,
out to Resident Evil Requiem too. They
You know I
sold
was
me
about to
on
get
it.
into that.
They sold me on it when they explained Leon being in it
yeah.
and how the shit worked. So
Hey,
where
but that,
from the girls' perspective, it's a survival horror game, and then Leon's perspective is an action horror game. Fire! I'm in there.
to answer your question, real quick, Hero, the multiplayer was Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6, Elden Ring, Night Rain, Peak, and Split Fiction.
I thought Split Fiction should have won that. To be honest with you, that was like me had a bit better game. Yeah, me personally.
Understandable. Understandable.
Marvel Rivals was throwing me into a loop when I thought it was putting out that trailer. I thought they was gonna put out like Rogue or something like that, something we already saw. Nah, they slapped out Deadpool. I said, what the heck is this?
But Hunter, to go back into
They
your
slapped out that.
go back to that Resident Evil, bro. I I am so needs know all of my horror. I like the style and how the realism aspect that they're putting into the graphics for this game is uh, um Like people are saying it looks so realistic they don't even want to play it. Like they don't even want to play it. They feel like that's gonna be too like that's gonna be like too much of a horror game. And I'm like, bro, that shit actually does look insane.
The point.
That survival horror aspect, because Leon's side looked crazy. Like how good all that shit looks so realistic. So but the survival aspect looks insane. Absolutely insane in that style of graphic. That looked amazing.
That one game, what was it? Dragon something.
Oh,
Like a Yakuza style game.
the Yakuza created. I know you're talking about the Dracula
Oh,
game, something like that. I know you're talking about though, Villa.
Gang of Dragon.
Yeah, that's the creator of Yakuza. The creator of Yakuza made that.
That shit look lit.
And the
say it looks like it came from the same anime, like the same style as
that first one is gonna be a remake, and the second game is gonna be like a completely like they go New World type deal.
That Tomb Raider shit. Star Wars. Was it Star Wars something of the Old Republic?
Fate.
Old Republic.
Yeah. Star Wars Fate of the Old Republic. I'm extremely excited for that.
He was playing it.
I'm extremely excited for that.
4 Loop looked interesting, and I think it was like Toxic Commando.
Toxic something. Yeah, Toxic Commando. Fucking zombie game. I need niggas to play it with, but I'm in there.
But we know you, nigga.
That got revealed out there. Shout out to that new Mega Man game that's coming out soon. Not soon, but
yeah, facts. They threw me off with that. I didn't think we was gonna get a new Mega Man game.
For all those that want to see Drop play Lego Arkham Asylum, just let that nigga know.
Hey, look, I might have to join you on that Lego Arkham Asylum, big bro.
He didn't even ask. He just knew I was gonna play it.
Because nigga, I know you.
Drop's gonna play that.
That shit look fun.
That ain't secret.
Drop is the Batman guy out of everybody here. I love Batman, but Drop loves him more than me. I'm more of a
every single game.
And just before I go into this other thing about this other game and this other review, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to my Resident Evil and my Resident Evil. I don't even know what I want to say. I don't even want to call it, but Mila Jovovich. You know what I'm saying? The star that brought the Resident Evils to life in the movies, being in Hitman, is going to make me play Hitman. Not gonna lie. That her in Hitman is gonna make me play Hitman.
You never played Hitman? Have you played before?
I haven't played Hitman since the ancient days, boy. I'm talking I haven't played Hitman since literally. I haven't played Hitman in like 20 years. It literally been like 20 years since I touched a Hitman game.
All these damn announcements, boy. That Phantom Blade Zero look crazy.
Indeed.
In there like swimwear, boy.
And whenever Deadpool drops like Drop said on my ride, I will be on there because that's the only character I actually want to play with.
And shout out Tierra Whack, voicing a character in the Invincible game. You feel me? She from the Biddy, so shout out my good sis Tierra Whack.
I don't know if this is a joke, but I think the voice actor for Deadpool in Marvel Rivals is Alejandro San or Khaki Films, or if you know him now as Sayu.
Shout out, bro.
That nigga be making moves, trying to get like him when I get older.
I thought that the Super Mario movie that came out, me personally, I think that's one of the best animated films of all time. And that's just me personally, and that's a very biased film because they brought that shit to I feel like they brought that shit to life in a way that most people can't. Seeing them bring out that the trailer and release for the new one, I'm so all in. I'm so in.
Even though I don't got a Switch 2 yet, sadly. That game Orbitals.
Yeah.
The anime, the 80s anime inspired art style of the game. I am 100%. That is one of the first games I'm gonna buy when I get a Switch 2.
I'll play that just for the animation alone.
Because they carry the animation through the gameplay. Like the shit, it really looks like playing anime the whole time.
That's
I'm
like that's a
excited.
game. That's a game like Jet Set Radio. I'll play just for the animation, just alone, like just animation alone.
That shit looks amazing.
And last thing I wanted to bring up, what was it? I really just scrolled past it. What was it? That's oh yeah, from the creators of Titanfall and Apex, that new a new version of PvP style gaming. You know what I'm saying? The game High Guard. When they first showed the trailer for it, I was like, I rock with it for sure because that's something different. I was like, I don't know. When I really like clicked on it and actually like scrolled they site and everything, I was like, bro, this true. I really think they really going to do something different for this PvP multiplayer type game stuff. I really think about to do something different. I really think High Guard's kind of gonna go kind of crazy.
Oh, nigga, we already knew you gonna play it.
Yeah, like Fresh said it. Fresh, soon as say Fresh, he said, "Yo, Mao Freak got new shooter they can play." Oh, speaking of shooters,
It's because of how interesting it is. I love things that's trying to do something different. I've always advocated for people trying. I don't care if something fails. Just you trying something different is gonna make me want to
They
try
they
to have interest in it.
they made the bold claim of changing the shooter genre as a whole. So I'm probably not gonna play the game, but I am definitely interested in watching it progress.
it's one of the games that I believe either I think Freak had called it
I
John
will
Wick.
I
I think
will
John
be
Wick.
I will be tuned in to the streams. You feel me? Slick underscore freaky on Twitch.
Yeah.
You dig?
I'm about to go back to streaming early. Now that I milked, you know what I'm saying, I milked them all the late night views I can from Marvel. From My Hero. Going back to stream on normal time. So I'm going
Uh,
to 1 o'clock in the morning start stream.
I don't know if y'all mentioned it, but I forgot. It's like not dystopian world kind of ish because Billy was saying a lot of games can stop it, but someone said in the VC is John Wick in the future. It's called No Law. I
Freak
like
said
it.
it.
I want to play it.
Freak said that. Yeah, no law.
Yeah, No Law. Yeah, I'm interested in that game. I like games in that nature. You know,
I like
I got to
that
get
he
used
was
to a first person.
kicking it.
Yes,
I like
yes.
the way that he was kicking nigga.
Big boots.
Get that nigga off the roof,
Hey,
bro. That nigga spinal cord and then fractured that nigga skull.
That nigga hit the pole on the way down.
oh, and also shout out to the Diablo fans out there. Y'all got a nice looking game coming out soon too. You know what I'm saying?
It's
But
an
Now when that nigga kicked that nigga in his back and hit that nigga face hit the wall, I was like, oh my god.
me.
I was like, no, that looked diabolical. But yeah, that really did feel like a futuristic John Wick. It truly did.
I can't wait to play that and shout out. I might play Diablo after seeing that Diablo reveal.
Diablo 4 is fire.
Yes, that shit was. My nigga was taking out a whole army. My man threw the shield. He weaved through it. Still murky niggas. He brought the shield back, cut that nigga half. Thought it was over. Nah. You just broke my vessel, baby. You just broke the vessel.
This is not even my final form.
And also, this is also like another one of the last things. Like, it's not really what I would have expected from Switch because of their family friendly esque model and kind of like design. I was not expecting a game like Phasmophobia to go to the Switch. Not gonna lie. I didn't expect that.
They broke fully away from that family friendly shit. They want to be a AAA competitor.
Hey,
I was not expecting Phasmophobia to move over, and I feel like that right there is going to transition. I think that's truly going to transition to switching to open up into more of those darker or more mature games.
They want the Switch 2 to be. They want the Switch 2 to be a console that has everything and Nintendo games, because that's how you win the console war. I can play everything and Mario Kart. Give me that.
You got to keep the exclusive. You got to keep yours. You got to
I can play everything and Zelda. Give me that shit.
You got to be able to keep. You got to be able to have those good exclusives and then get everything else. You know.
Indeed.
Because sadly, Xbox ain't have a good enough exclusiveness lineup compared to PlayStation or Nintendo. So.
And this is what everybody was talking about too. This is what people were saying about Nintendo for years. That like if they could make a powerful enough system to play AAA games, they would conquer the fucking gaming world. Because why would you not get a Switch unless you're just not a Nintendo fan?
Exactly, because you only can play Nintendo games. Get a Switch 2 now. Get a Switch
Like
2.
you,
I
like
can play my
you get
other
the
shit
Switch too, you can play everything that you would play anywhere else, plus the
and
Nintendo game.
Nintendo. And that's hard. That's hard to beat. It's hard to beat.
Extremely hard to beat.
Mm-hmm. Nintendo about to have this shit in a chokehold.
At
And
least
Phasmophobia is a good first game because that's a great play. That's a great game. I
Plus, I
seen
heard
homies play it.
the games run pretty fucking well on the Switch too, from what I heard.
And on top of it, Switch and Nintendo is all been about that play with your friends, party style game, and Phasmophobia is that for horror. So
Yep.
and if it fits, it fits the Switch model. It fits the Switch model.
To a T. The motherfucking T.
I agree, but I don't know. I'm still worried about how I don't. It's a little weird how some games don't run well when they're just released. I know. I think Belly, you said that it's pretty fine, or you've heard good things about it, but I don't know. It's just gonna take one game that I'm excited for to come out on Switch, and that should run like Cyberpunk when they're first released, and I'm gonna be a little heated. I mean,
I feel like
Cyberpunk evolved what it is today, one of the greatest games that
I
ever
mean,
made, but
I can understand that, but the Switch is pushing the same power as all this other shit now. As a
Yeah.
reason the price went up the way it did.
and
Yeah, nah.
I think it's one of those first games to transition over. Phasmophobia isn't that big and that hard for a game to run.
Yeah.
They already running crazier graphic spectacles over there anyway with the other AAA games that they already got.
I know what you're talking about. If you mean like for the future of like what if they try to truly transition bigger AAA games over, then I can kind of see what you mean. But I also don't have to Switch too, so I don't know even know how powerful it is. So I guess only time shall tell.
indeed.
yeah.
Yep.
They got Cyberpunk on Switch too.
I mean, they do now. I'm just saying, like some games come out and they're pretty poorly optimized already for PC, and those getting put on Switch after already being poorly optimized for like other like
Well, but yeah,
systems or
they're gonna
platforms.
be poorly optimized everywhere because the Switch is running the same shit that everything else is running.
I hope so. But then again, I'm off and on for Nintendo. Sometimes they piss me off.
The
Crazy.
Switch not the little brother no more. It's packing all the same shit that everything else packed.
It's
Yep.
trying to compete. Any other takes that folks got?
I'm saying I'm actually I ain't gonna say for the first time in a while, but I'm for the first time in a decent minute, I'm truly excited for a number of games to come out.
I'm right there with you, man.
A multitude of games, like, and not just one, two. I'm actually excited for a good 6, 8, 9, 10. Like, like this, like this for like niggas actually excited. Like, they like 2024. We get it 2025. That's like
The
we
first time
understand
in a while.
2026, and we come.
You
The
stupid
first
freak.
time in a while that I've been excited for a Resident Evil game. And I'm a huge Resident Evil fan, all the movies and everything. But I don't really like the whole survival horror genre. But the way that they are implementing it into this game with the Leon gameplay too, I'm willing to give it a shot just because I already know I love the Leon gameplay. So this will be my chance to really give the survival horror vibe a real shot and see how I feel about it.
I'm
That definitely
And
ecstatic.
I'm
that's my number
excited.
one.
I'm excited.
I'm ecstatic for that lore, the Tomb Raider, because the last few games for the Tomb Raider series have not been the best. But
Well,
this one was like,
she back on her. She back on her Laura Crawl. She ain't soft no
yeah,
more. Ain't no
she
more
got
of
the
that soft.
OT fit and everything. And freak, you stupid because you skipped the number. If you hear it when you watch this video or the audio, just comment what number did freak did not say.
Why you do that? Why you do that?
Tried
I heard
it.
him say it. I heard him say it.
Why you say that shit? Why you do that?
I was not about to say them two numbers together, boy.
All right.
Nah, fuck you, say it, nigga. It's numerical order. Fuck them, nigga.
Nah, but I
Say
ain't
the
gonna lie.
event, man.
With that two angle, like that lower angle, I haven't like truly, realistically, I haven't been looking forward to a Tomb Raider game.
Mhm.
Damn near since
Exactly.
PlayStation One. Like, like damn,
And that's
like I haven't cared about that shit in a long, long, long time. I was like,
and
well,
it's
I have,
going back
I have
to those
Uncharted now.
roots.
That it like Lara Croft, that pretty much is Uncharted. So I was like, why do I care about it? Now I do. Now they
I,
come with something.
I like I actually enjoyed the previous like the last few Tomb Raider games, but I
it
was
just
every time I
wasn't
was playing them joints, I'm like, yo, when is she gonna really be Laura Croft again?
look off. Exactly.
This this
I
crying
got
in the
the whole.
corner shit ain't it for me, bro. Like
I
I'm
got two
enjoying the
posters.
story and
The
all, but like this Laura Croft, I just seen her cry too many times. It's not my Laura Croft. It's not
exactly.
Angelina Jolie in the booty shorts. It's not that.
It's not Laura Croft with the two blocks ready to blast the nigga down. You know what I'm saying? Just because.
Me.
I'm about to say back then I'll just play Uncharted, but it's the same genre. But I'd rather just play Uncharted, but like nah. It's like we come with something again. We come with something.
And
Now y'all been
also,
missing out.
I'm genuinely excited for almost everything that got announced.
and whatever AAA company listening, give me Veli, Zoro, Freak, and Mao and Dart. Just give us a legacy pack HVR. That's all we want. I know y'all listening. Just give us that. I know y'all listening. Just give us that.
These niggas think they gonna get something out of us? Ha! Funny. Look at
Y'all
these.
had to do no deal, no nothing. Just remaster those 6 games, and we be straight.
Look at these African Americans asking us to make them a game, right?
Hey man, that
Wait. No wonder I didn't even catch this part. No wonder I was looking for it.
mm-hmm.
They said some legends are destined to be retold. Tomb Raider Legacy of Atlantis is a reimagining of Lara Croft's
Yep.
iconic
Mhm.
1996
It's
debut.
a
I didn't even
remake.
know that part.
It's a
I had no
remake.
idea. I was like, oh. I
I
was like,
said the first
oh.
game.
I
They
just saw
got
the
two
trailer.
games.
I ain't see them actually announce
They
it. I was
got
like, hold
yep,
on.
They got
they got the
two.
remake. They got the remake coming
They
out next year.
get,
Then 2027 is the
they
brand
get,
new
it's a
original
whole new
Tomb
game.
Raider.
Yeah, a whole new one. So the
So
first next
they
the
gonna they
remake
gonna draw you back in next year, spice you up a little bit,
get you right.
flip
Get
the
you right.
table.
You know.
You feel me? You
Hmm.
feel me? Sazon. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
And that's the
Mm-hmm.
crazy part because I didn't even hear them describe it. I just saw the trailer and felt like I was getting what I missed back from the PS1. So
No, cause
when the fact that I can get that from the trailer is kind of crazy.
once they finished it, they put both of them bitches up there. They had the remake next year, and then a whole new game 2027. We were like, oh shit, them niggas invested. They invested. They invested to change this whole franchise around.
Indeed.
I'm here for it.
Yes, sir.
I think that's all the thoughts I have on the Game Awards.
Oh,
Yeah.
Good show overall.
It was cool. I ain't mad. I ain't gonna lie. Phantom Blade Zero most
I
definitely
enjoyed
have to play.
I enjoyed the theatrics this year.
It's got to be
So
there.
it's kind of, yeah, I wish I could have been there to really experience it. Shit, but,
Billy just
Oh,
would have been laughing at niggas drip.
they
My last,
definitely
last
made it.
think about the awards.
Like,
I know y'all creators make y'all stuff. Y'all work hard to get there. I understand. But can we wear like semi decent clothes? You know what I'm saying? They're semi decent. That's all I ask. Nothing crazy. If you're gonna go crazy, be like guy from Boulder Gate. Go out all out. Come in a night suit. You know what I'm saying? Don't wishy washy shit. Don't be like I'm gonna do something zany. No, go all out with it, or just be formal. You know what I'm saying? Because we was in the VC cracking up. We couldn't say the jokes we wanted to say, but we saying some jokes about what people say wearing. You know what I'm saying? So that's just my only other gripe about the
some
awards.
shit just not valid. I don't care how many times LeBron James do it. That don't make it valid. The fucking the shortcut dress pants, the dress shorts. No, it's
Gotta
not
go.
valid. LeBron can do it 75 times next season. It's not valid.
and low key,
He ain't wrong.
one more thing I'll say. That this Lords of the Fallen 2 is supposed to be a blood. I saw the first one, didn't really care for, but the fact they're making this some bloodier, just the fact that they said they're making it a bloodier sequel has me drawn in. I was like, like a game like that, more being more, I'm saying, gruesome and bloody, I feel like fits the dynamic more. So maybe I can get more locked in on this second one.
Oh, in that control game, may have to
Yeah, I
may
fuck with control. I
may
fuck with
have
control.
to deep dive into that control. I think it was like control resonance or resonant.
Control resonant.
Yeah, that. I was like, oh, this
Oh,
is
and
pretty interesting.
I'm be playing the I think the Seven Deadly Sins game comes out next month. I'll be playing that.
Ooh. Hey Sheila,
We'll see what
we
Billy
had
feels about
like
it.
some pepperoni.
Oh, but cool. If nobody else got anything to say in regards to the game awards, I guess we got time for like one main topic, and then we'll see if we can throw in the other one. If not, we'll just try again next time.
I
Uh,
got I got a list if you need me to go. We're gonna do another list. Correct. I got another list, and that'd be fun if y'all want to do that again.
Probably not because we got like good 29 minutes. Games that should have stayed single player or should have gone multiplayer. Discuss when studios made the right or wrong choice with multiplayer modes.
Uh,
I don't have many for this one. Okay, I don't have.
I got one that
Batman.
did it right.
Which Batman?
Like Gotham Knights. You talking about Gotham Knights? They should have made that more widely multiplayer.
It should have been 4 players instead of 2 for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm waiting on you to say this one.
With that same concept, really, I wish that Saints Row would have kind of expanded you to have a gang in a sense in Saints Row, because you can do multiplayer, you can do co-op and Saints Row 2, but only 2 people. And I wish if they would have kept that concept, they could have easily, you could have made your own gang online in a sense. You could make your own 4th Street Saints, you know what I'm saying, in a sense. But I wish that series would have, went deep, more in depth with that.
I've been waiting a long time to say this one. Dragon's Dogma 2. If that shit would have been multiplayer.
You ain't lying. That first Dragon Dog is one of my favorite games of all time. Originally, favorite RPGs of all time. Originally.
Exactly.
And if they would have made that multiplayer that would have been crazy. Because me and my friend literally, for that first one, for us to make a multiplayer vibe, me and my friend put both our TVs and PlayStation in the same room just so we could be in together playing at the same time. That's how we did multiplayer, nigga. Like, bro, I was like, bro, that low key needed a multiplayer. I feel you. You spitting right there.
I say Hogwarts Legacy and Spider-Man 2.
Hogwarts Legacy should have for sure been a fucking multiplayer.
Like, y'all can't just give me an open world and I'm just sitting there with like a bunch of CPUs.
I think Spider-Man 2 did right by not being multiplayer. I don't.
Nah, they was gonna come out with a multiplayer game, but it was gonna be a 4-player one, and they scrapped it because of the links.
Throw this whole shit away. Just niggas want to leak shit. Niggas ain't getting shit no more. Fuck it.
Insomniac was not playing.
That's another one. Fucking the Avengers game. I feel like if that would have had more single player elements, it probably would have performed better.
Instead of being multiplayer.
No, the multiplayer was good. It just if it had more single player elements outside of multiplayer.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
Like the game really died because people stopped playing it. When people stopped playing, I ain't got nobody to play this shit with, and it's not as fun when you playing with computers.
Okay, I see what you're saying. Because you could easily, like, if you ain't playing the multiplayer, you can go, like, for instance, you can go underneath Black Widow and play a storyline on the Black Widow or something like that.
Yeah, if they had shit like that, it would have been better.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Trying to think of more.
Oh, shout out to
only one.
Hey, W Hype Train. Damn, wait, hold on. Shout out to Zora with the 5 gifted in the chat. Type shit indeed, my good sir.
I can go down. My bad.
Thank you, brother Zoro.
Tragic.
Appreciate it, brother.
What was I about to say?
Brother Obafemi.
I would say Black Ops, but they should have made the campaign more single player esque.
Oh. Oh damn, you almost had me. I was about to say, yo, to play a co-op campaign for Call of Duty, that shit would be fun.
There is a co-op campaign for Call of Duty, and people hate it.
Yeah, I don't play
'Cause
Call of Duty anymore, so I don't know.
So yeah,
I just look
I
at
haven't played it. I haven't played it, but I would think the same too. But I can see why people could hate it because the aspect of Call of Duty campaign is just you with just you doing the thing, not just
I
you
don't
having
think I
somebody
don't
else to
think
be.
it's I don't think it got I don't think it was received so negatively because it was multiplayer. I think it was because of the campaign itself.
No good story behind it.
Yeah, I feel like they just fucked it.
I think you were
Well,
forced
Black Ops never
into
had a good story though.
yeah,
I ain't
but I
gonna
think you
front.
were forced into multiplayer for the campaign. I think you didn't have a
Yeah,
choice
I can
other
feel you.
than
I
to
can feel
be.
you for sure from that standpoint. Yeah, I don't think there should ever be games like that, except for those like 2 player games where y'all play through the same it takes two and shit like that. I understand it.
Split
That
fiction.
that's your own lane type shit.
Yeah, I personally, even if it, I think they should have did the co-op with Black Ops. The Black Ops doesn't never they never really had a good campaign story besides like Ghost. Besides that, after that, it was kind of dead. If they did a Modern Warfare, I think it would work better. So maybe Battlefield Six, maybe
That's
steal it
what I'm saying.
and try.
I don't think I don't think the multiplayer was really the problem with it. I think it was more so the content of the story itself
And
that was just
Black Ops has
ass.
never been. Black Ops never really had a good storyline. There's no memorable campaign moments. All your memorable campaign moments actually happen in Modern Warfare. A lot of people don't want to admit that or even think about it like that.
It'd be like that sometimes. Also, Zoro says something in regards to Hero and Villy. He says just a Villy and Hero that Obafemi promo on Cody was clean.
Oh yeah, I heard it. Yeah, oh the ruler is going to break the American nightmare. Yes, I heard that.
There you go. Hmm.
I throw one out there right quick. Low key, kinda.
Or the kind of little
Even
bit.
though it kinda was, it wasn't fully. I kinda think. Uh, uh, am I thinking of Mortal Kombat? But no, I'm not thinking. Super Mario. I think Super Mario Odyssey. I think could have been a
Mm,
good multiplayer, like a good true multiplayer co-op game.
That shit was single player, wasn't it? That's crazy.
Like you
isn't
can
like
control the nigga
that. I
Cappy a little. Like you had limited control of that nigga Cappy, but it wasn't like
Mm-hmm.
a true co-op
true car.
game.
Yeah.
I think that
I
could
think
have
Because
all
worked.
those.
the biggest part of the game was the co-op mod the motherfuckers put on that bitch.
Yeah.
And in fairness, freak, I would say Odyssey and Sunshine should be like co-op because Sunshine was very good. It'd be nice to have a co-op
Facts.
version on that.
I
So
can
like
see that. And
all
the
those like my what about I
oh,
say?
no, you're gonna go finish.
I
I was
was
gonna
just
say
I
stop.
was gonna say I was gonna say Galaxy too. Like all those Mario open world games like that. That would have been
True
perfect to have a
3Ds.
co-op.
And
Ah shit.
and as much as I love it as it is, kinda, and low key, I think the newer God of Wars could have been co-op as well.
Okay.
I think
The
Cyberpunk
second one for
2077 could have been
sure.
co-op.
With the sun,
Ragnarok for sure. I feel you on
that's
Ragnarok
the
for
one.
sure.
That's the one with the sun.
Yeah.
Ragnarok's the one
Yeah,
with the sun.
Ragnarok is the one where they made Atreus completely playable.
Oh yeah, you
To
should.
where he
Yeah,
could have
that's
been his own standalone character.
Uh,
They definitely could have made that co-op for sure.
Zoro said, "I wish Sly would have been co-op."
mm,
Sly Cooper.
Nope. But Sly Cooper, the they they could definitely make a man. Actually, all three of those, Slide Jack and Loki,
and
Slide Jack
Yeah.
and Ratchet Clank could
that
be like a
That
true
shit would have
co-op
been
game.
nice.
That didn't.
Granted,
How
it's
would
not
y'all
gonna
feel
get
about Pokemon
in terms of what.
if
Yeah,
they
so
had a
what?
built-in Nuzlocke feature for Pokemon or like some sort of Soul Link for Pokemon built in?
Oh, like it's an automatic feature if you want to do that with somebody.
Yeah, like if you can choose to start a journey together with like for instance, maybe you can do it's a 2-person co-op, and your rival would be the friend that you start the game with, and y'all got like a Soul Link adventure going on or something like that. I feel like that'd be kind of cool.
I could definitely see that and incorporating that what people are doing anyway in their own time.
Yeah,
Could happen eventually. Also, Blah, this is for
I
you.
mean, people are already doing it.
Zoro Ants, have you been in the Pokemon lab?
me in the Pokemon lab.
They be doing the Soul
I've
Link,
been
and
in
then
a I've been somewhere.
there's like checkpoints after each gym, and at that gym checkpoint, they'll go online and battle each other.
Oh, you said it. They have something already.
No, it's just what people been doing. People been doing
Oh
Soul
yeah,
Links like that.
I've been in the lab in a little bit.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, just a little touch.
I said.
You think what else gonna be called?
Game that's never gonna get a remake, remastered, redone, revamped. None of that. Old school. Prototype. I wouldn't have mind if they had made Prototype or Prototype Two. Have multiplayer features in it, and or uh,
Inf-
uh had a multiplayer story to it. I wouldn't be mad about that.
Infamous Second Son with the shorty with the
What?
light powers and shit. That could have been a cool co-op.
Indeed,
Hold on.
indeed. Actually,
Don't make
So,
Cry 5.
oh, y'all think a co-op Kingdom Hearts game would have went hard?
they also did have that too, kind of. For those that don't know, Birth by Sleep. Also, you're muted, freak. Birth by Sleep. Had an online mode to where you and you you and your friends could play as Ventus, Aquaterra. Granted, I think you all could have been the same character and go through kind of like a boss rush type mode. From what I remember, it's been a while since I played it, but they had something like that. Was it very used? Probably not, but it was there for people who did want to play that, and I think you also got like rewards off of it and stuff like that to help you
There's
get
one
things.
game I want to talk about that did have a co-op mode. I just wish the co-op mode would have been handled better. But Final Fantasy 15, that the Comrades expansion, that shit was fun. I feel like they gave up on it too soon.
I feel like Final Fantasy 15 altogether should have remotely been co-op in terms of like the drop in drop out type of situation to where
Mhm.
if someone's playing it, obviously player one will be Noctis, and then people can join in to where they play as the
Mhm.
other ones, and then if they leave, boom, but it doesn't stop their progression in terms of level and stuff like that. Also, adding on to that, Devil May Cry 5.
Yeah.
Granted,
Yes.
it was and wasn't multiplayer, which is kind of weird because I think there's only like really like one stage to where niggas could join online and whoever character they were playing as all met up in that one area and whatnot. But that was it. But there should have been more multiplayer options in terms of it. Because I ain't gonna lie, they kind of lied to me in terms of, oh shit, this is gonna be multiplayer. You can play with your friends, and it's like that nigga all the way across the bridge doing on episode like 5 while I'm on episode 3. It just so happened that it's within the same area and I can just see the nigga.
That was the co-op.
The last
That weak ass shit.
nobody said it yet.
You said The Last of Us? Still
The
muted.
Last of
Oh.
Us, what? I type of conversation. The Last of Us, what are you saying about The Last of Us? The Last of Us shit, what?
No, multiplayer.
He wanted to be co-op.
I don't have Matt
I,
been
I,
mad
I,
about
could,
it.
I could, I could,
Players.
I could see it. I could see it. I could see it. I could see it. As much as I don't want to change anything about that game because I feel like that's a masterpiece, I could see it. I can see it. And I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Has its own amazing co-op already. I mean, not co-op. Has its own amazing multiplayer already. with just the true multiplayer. But I can see the co-op mode. I can see it.
Oh, Zoro said not necessarily co-op, but a PvP on Sekiro would be fun. Niggas gonna
Yeah,
spam
I was just thinking about Sekiro.
spam that parry
Sekiro,
button like a motherfucker.
yeah,
Niggas ain't
you'd have to be good in order to really survive that one.
is never gonna play the game for you. Everybody just gonna be waiting for someone to.
Yeah, it's going. You just gonna see him flicking the berry button.
Fuck
Yeah, that episode of Boondocks, nigga moment.
100.
You swing.
What else would be? Also, multiplayer game that should have just remained single player.
That's what I've been over here thinking about this whole time.
That's an amazing question. A multiplayer game that should have just been single player. Damn, it's hard to think.
And like, I've been struggling so hard with this one, nigga. I even went to look up shit online to see if I can get some inspiration. But I'm really like, what multiplayer game really should have been single player?
I'm pretty sure I know one. I just can't think of it right now.
I legitimately don't got one.
One I'm gonna say, but it's not in the aspect of single player. It's in the aspect of it should have a solo mode. This is just one wild shot in the dark for me. Just a personal thing. Battlefield 6 BR, they only have duos and quads. I'm tired of having trash ass teammates to go off and do shit on their own, or they don't stick, or they're not good enough to stick with me. Let me have my own solo mode in the BR like every other BR that exists, please. And no, because even my hero finally gave us a solo mode, so I can't even see that. No, yeah, Battlefield 6 BR needs solos. Every other BR has one. Give me solos, and that doesn't really count, but still need just had to be said. I'm tired of playing with these trash mother suckers. Trash mother suckers.
Zoro said, honestly, it might sound crazy, but most MMOs like Black Desert, I assume, should have just a single player mode. Yeah, it's a
That
choice.
is crazy because they where winds meet is out, and that's what that is.
Yeah,
And motherfuckers don't play it.
Facts.
I mean,
I didn't even start playing it yet.
Bring back solos in Apex, from words of mouth.
Yeah, I'm really trying to think of a co-op game that could have been fucking single player. Shit.
I would have rather it been single
Tough
player.
as hell.
Tough indeed.
Well,
Tough as hell.
I was gonna say, for the Batman Arkham Knight series, or the Arkham series, they should bring back the multiplayer because in Origins, that shit was fun.
Most games are just more fun with friends.
I really can't think of any that multiplayer that should be single. I really can't. If it's multiplayer, most of the time they're multiplayer for a reason.
The only one I could think of, I already said it, was the Marvel's Avengers game. Can't think of shit else.
I can't think of anything. I can't think of anything.
Zoro said,
I have to call it on that.
oh wait, Mouse said skate. I'm tired of motherfuckers messing up my tricks by placing shit down. And Zoro said,
They just
ooh,
play the board down.
ooh, Midnight Club.
You can make other people's edits and shit intangible.
And Zoro said, ooh, Midnight Club should have been multiplayer and not just for racists.
I can see that.
Story of Midnight Club sound ruthless.
Yeah, that shit sound pretty tough.
I miss Burnout. Random, but you know, just had to say that.
I miss Burnout. Shit. Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Give me more rewards for playing solo. Fire, I go sweat for.
Hey, it looks like we ain't got none. If you trying to, you want to decide that last one.
Well, hey, we're able to do all topics. Last one for the night. How music genres shape games, the rise of rhythm games, lo-fi and cozy games, metal and action games, etc.
And I started this one from my. I feel like, hold on, make sure my train of thought is right.
Music enhanced D&D for us, factual.
Oh yeah, so like yeah, music. So like, I feel like that is like a 10 out of 10 necessity because of course you can shut the music off and play your own music, of course, but that still goes into hand. That still goes in hand with still the same thing. You still making music. Music sets music create sets an ambiance for the situation that you're in or the setting that you're in, which in turn sets the mood for the game that you're playing. And I think that is as what we've seen as a old topic we talked about how it made how moments like that were made because of the music that was played at that point in time. It that ambiance that's made by having the music playing that fits it, like you were saying that lo-fi stuff or metal and action games that turn you up, that makes your blood start pumping, that make your blood start pumping. Like I like that, like I don't know that or slow, happy, jolly music in towns like in Pokemon and stuff, and then you go into battles, it's the more upbeat, up tempo music to get you pumping for the battle. Like I like that. It sets that ambience, that sets the mood. It's a necessity.
Facts. Yeah, there's certain games that I'm a fan of that I probably wouldn't be a fan of if it weren't for the music. Like the music plays a huge part in the game for me.
Indeed.
Like I probably wouldn't be as big of a Persona fan as I am if the soundtracks weren't fucking amazing.
Shout out to Sonic and all the games that you feel me.
I put
Like
Cyrus and
yeah,
Cynthia music against anything. So,
I would say music like top two necessity for me. It's like gameplay, music, then animation. I gotta have good music in my game. I need good music in my games.
and it's crazy. Speaking of this right now, that's even crazy because like the what's playing in my head right now is the old school Final Fantasy battle music. That I feel like, especially in turn-based games, so like that music is essential.
Indeed.
Screams
It's essential.
from a man who plays a lot of turn-based games. That yes, extremely essential. Because like when you don't have the crazy, flashy, interactive battle system to set the tone and excite you from just moving around, parrying shit and all that shit, it's a lot harder to really stay engaged without that fire ass battle music.
And as simple as just good menu music. Shout out to Zoro for this. To me, Zoro like one of the kindness. Like all of like SmackDown versus Raw, Madden games, as much as those are like kind of licensed music that they buy, those are crafted soundtrack that makes it worth the while to play in the game because you can sit down on a almost on any SmackDown versus Raw and just sit at the menu and listen to music and jam out. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to do nothing. You can sit there because the music just banging like that. Like Madden '09, my thing, one of my favorite soundtracks. I just go to the virtual practice and just practice and just vibe out to the music. Like it may sound stupid, but that's how good the music was. I'll just go in practice mode, have the music playing in the background, and playing the game, and have the music playing in the background.
Indeed.
NBA
That is very
2K17
true.
soundtrack, boy. I don't even need to start a game or nothing. Right on that menu.
I about to say, even being in the title screen for certain games like like the older Final Fantasies up to Final Fantasy
Mm-hmm.
X and Kingdom Hearts, just sitting at the title screen is such a beautiful. I feel like it's such a beautiful thing. That's even creating the mood for me to get started into the game because like I'm
Mm-hmm.
already feeling good. Like it already is making me feel good before I even start playing the game.
Speaking of music and game, shout out to the Tales of series.
Oh man,
So the Tales of series, they do for the opening to their game, like when you turn on the game, they do a whole like anime opening. And that opening changes based on where you're at in the game. So like if you play the beginning of the game, you'll get one opening sequence with one song. and then you hit a pivotal point in the game. If you reset the game, it'll be a completely different opening with a different song, with a whole different vibe to make you like understand where you're at in the game. Like some traumatic shit will happen, and then you'll turn the game off, and then hop on that bitch the next day, and it'll be a sad scene with serene music, and you're like, yo, shit really getting real.
Hey, Billy,
And then
over you reminded me of something. NCAA, I'm gonna say 10. This is where they stopped at, where you had like depending on how much you progressed, depending on how many like classic games you won, like the classic games they gave you to beat, and like all the rivalry games that you collected from the trophies and whatnot, you get a new college opening. It could be FSU and their band playing their stuff, or it could be like a I think in the one I got in 2005, they have Gremlin and Southern in them. And, so you hear they bands in the intro, so that's because of the stuff that you unlock. You know what I'm saying? So that's like stuff like that. The music changes for all the degrees or how you say reset. It changes. That's the small nuances like that. Those are big. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of NCAA, in NCAA football 26, the whole soundtrack is done by marching bands from different schools.
Hey, that's
Shit,
been a staple in NCAA. That's been a staple that they'll get the bands and they will play their music. And
the entire soundtrack is like popular songs played that the bands are playing, or it's the fight songs of every school.
And I ain't gonna lie, shout out to LSU. Shout out to these are non HBCU bands. They are booming, and that is LSU and Ohio State. Those two bands right there. I don't care. Those two bands, like the fight songs and the music that they play, are great from what they play. Because if you haven't heard Ohio State play any music other than their fight song, it is fantastic. Because going to HBCU, you hear those bands and then how they play a song, and it's just amazing. And hear other bands do the same thing, it's still good to me to my ear. And
LSU is Southern inspired. Of course, they're gonna have some good shit.
Oh
You know
no,
what I'm
because
saying?
that's where like you
They
talk, talking outside of your neck. That's all swag right there, baby. Every swag school has a version of that. And LSU is the only other non HBCU school that plays that.
I'm gonna say two things, and one of them I'm reading Fresh's chat for this one. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
From Zoro, music tells you shit in like Sekiro for when you're safe, when you're in battle, certain areas, cutscenes. That shit is important, and like specifically how music can tell you if you're in a safe environment or something, or like you're about to encounter danger or something. That's also something that's very, 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 very good. That's kind of looked over because it's kind of like a almost like a duh thing, but it's like it makes so much sense and adds so much to so many games, specifically RPGs. And
I mean, we
go
got one
ahead.
of the greatest soundtrack moments ever from that, the Sephiroth theme.
Sephiroth.
That they even that they
You
even
just know
that they
that
even had to
motherfucker
play
in
in
the
Kingdom
area.
Hearts. That they even played in
You just,
Kingdom Hearts 2. Boy,
you just know that motherfucker in the area, boy.
Dun,
You just
dun,
chilling and shit
dun,
on your
dun,
day.
dun.
Where that nigga at?
oh, you hear
Look at that motherfucker. Yo, that,
nigga
that
behind you.
that that Sephiroth theme start playing, nigga, you completely change the way you play in that game.
but like and even going into like Kingdom Hearts starting their game with one of the most iconic songs of all time. That 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 right there, like I ain't lie. I remember being little kid me sitting cross-legged on Saturday morning with my bowl of cereal, starting Kingdom Hearts for the very first time, and that song coming on for the first time. That got me into being locked. Like I knew I was locked in for a beautiful run of a game with how amazing the music was to start. Like the intro music to start is iconic. Like that's how you know. Like how
Shout
you
out
know
to
you was in route
them.
for a good game.
Shout out to them bringing her back for the Kingdom Hearts 3 song too. Her and
I
Daft Punk.
free replace
Man,
replace Kingdom Hearts for me. Replace like almost any Mario game for me at the time. Mario Kart Double Dash. The music for each arena always got you in the mood for the race. When you either is DK Mountain, Star Road, Daisy's Cruise. It don't matter. All those soundtracks on Mario Double Dash and just Mario in general. It get like I say, it gets you in the mood or it gets you in that setting. Like when you underwater and you hear that music starting getting like getting start rushed, meaning you running out of breath, bro. Come on, man. You get tense. You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate soundtracks that are handmade for a certain game. So like whenever music and games is talked about, I'm always bring up Persona 5. The Persona 5 soundtrack from top to bottom is done by one band who literally like Persona 5 is a 200-hour game if you really complete everything. And they set the entire tone from start to finish for that entire 200 hours. One band.
And just to say another thing, I know I might be stepping on some niggas' toes on it because it's this other niggas' favorite games, but like specifically going into the metal during action scenes and action games, and I'm going into something like I feel like you tune how heavy or how what like okay JRPGs usually use us even with their action and more intense themes. It's still something that's still kind of serene about it. It's not really that gritty or anything because of like the art style and stuff of JRPGs. I feel like they still keep their action scenes music kind of. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, but it's still kind of like nice and gentle on top of it. But something like a Devil May Cry that actually uses real like metal and hard music because it's like a more grittier I don't know, like more intense type of music. I feel like that hits for those games even harder using such a hardcore type of music. But I can still think of certain songs playing Devil May Cry 3. You know what I'm saying? From how hard the metal was hit, with how hard sometimes the metal was hitting on certain scenes. Boy,
That shit make me fight harder. I'm gonna lie.
I'm hood to do, and I feel like
Because
those
like
games
yeah,
specifically are
like
for that.
in other games that you're talking about where it's a little more serene and shit, I'll strategize. I'll play a little more reactionary. Boy, that Devil May Cry music get the bump and you getting shot. I don't care. If I can't touch you with this sword, you getting shot.
Damn.
I'm not wasting
I
no time.
I'm gonna throw these two in there because they got me big into techno, and that's both Tekken and Mortal Kombat. Those two, just the music right there. That was a genre music I never really listened to like that until I played those games. And just like it gets me hyped. It gets me hyped to fight. I don't care. I download them shits. They're in my workout playlist. They're my everyday playlist. It's just those that like them soundtracks got me into techno and got me into that kind of music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I say because certain hard certain like that techno EDM, and when we get a little bit more hardcore, some like the house music, like
Mhm.
those a lot of times hit extremely hard when they're using games. So I use that. I understand understand what you mean completely, especially
Yeah,
when it's like the more like the trap type of EDM music, which is more like heavier beats and almost like closer
mhm.
to like a rap style, but it's just like okay, of course, that's more still that EDM type of music. Like
Oh
that,
yeah.
yeah, that shit when it's used in like an action game, when it's more like the trap techno music, that shit goes crazy,
Tekken,
almost as hard as metal.
like Tekken gets me there because like it just the vibe of Tekken just gets like the music matched the vibe, and once you in there and you're fighting and you fuck around and get swept, you're like nah fuck that, let's run that shit back. And the music of the arena around and the characters and just it gets the blood flowing every time.
And I just gonna say one thing, things like things like Skrilla uses his samples are all of like that. I don't even know what to call that. It's like that I don't even know like something you I feel like that's something you would see in like a God of War or something like that. But like those type of like I like when you hear you hear like a mythology score in a game. It's I don't know how to describe what that is, but like those I feel like are one of the most intense set up the most epic vibe. Like I don't think you can create a more epic vibe than music that's used for like God of War and that like mythology type games. I don't know what that genre is called, but like I don't even know how to describe it. That shit does more than any other type of music in gaming to me. I really want to look up and see what that type is called. I can't think of because it's not just like symphony like not like the symphonies and stuff like. But like, I don't know. I can't think of what that's actually called. When it seems like it's like that almost like that heavenly demon. I don't even know how to describe what that is, but it's making me mad. I'm trying to. Yeah, kind of like those orchestral, but like it's like, yeah, it's like those orchestral soundtracks, but it's a certain kind that I'm specifically talking about that's mostly used in those mythology
Like
type games like God of War, and I can't really put
and
my finger on what those are called.
like Beowulf and shit like that.
Yeah, that type like that type of vibe. Like I feel like those like there's nothing that sets intensity, epicness, and like that what's around the corner type feel like that type of music. I just don't know exactly what that score is called besides that orchestral soundtrack.
I feel you. That's just that natural instrument, like you said, orchestra. I think it's no, there's no like, there's
I
no
think that's what it just
typical.
is.
Yeah, I'm saying it's no typical, just the orchestra. But I feel what you're saying though, because it's grandiose. You feel it. You
Yeah,
like
that's a good
when
word for it too. Yeah.
like you just feel it. You just feel it like because especially in God of War, they give you the moments and you just fighting and you feel the percussion, you feel the horns and everything in that nature.
Would it be kind of like the first thing that comes to my mind would be like Skyrim?
Yep, that's it. All of those type of mythology type games. Anything that uses any type of mythology in it, typically you find those type of tracks in.
Dworkin, Dworkin. Hey, that shit does go hard.
I rented a lot this one, so that's all I got. I'll talk to them in
Like,
about this whole topics. I'm
oh no, like no, you good. I got what I got out with the sports because like I'm on the sport route. I would say I probably primary sports guys here, and Billy said he prefers the tracks to be made by the game. I don't mind it being licensed music, but it has to fit in a sense. You know, that's why I love majority. If I love majority of all of the SBR music because it gives you the up and down, it gives you the hip hop, it gives you that metal, and it gives you that alternative, and it blends it together. And the same thing for all the Madden and 2Ks. It gives you the pop, it gives you some EDM sometimes depending on the year, and it gives you the rock or that alt metal in a sense. Because shout out to all the Tony Hawk games because they had fire soundtracks with lights and music. Because a lot of niggas wouldn't. I could tell you this much: a lot of niggas wouldn't know Johnny Cash and the Burning Ring of Fire if it wasn't for Tony Hawk Underground.
It do
I
be
feel
like
that. That's one. You are spinning right there, Tony Hawk's Underground. And just to put one more point towards what I was saying about that orchestra type music, because I was thinking about it, because I understand that's kind of why Sephiroth's music hits
Yeah.
so hard to me, because it's that orchestra style, mythology style music that I find is the most intense music you can possibly pick for certain games, and I feel like that's why it hits because it is that orchestra style. So yeah, so I'm just gonna go with that orchestral type music. I feel like that's necessary in certain games because I feel like that takes certain games to that next level.
Zoros had like folklore style or something.
I heard.
Oh, and also I'm gonna give a shout out to one of the rare few soundtracks that is slipped on, and that's GTA soundtracks. You know, for all the radio stations. If you actually sit there and listen to the radio stations and the songs that are on the radio, they got some good bangers on there
Meek
that
did
are
say that.
they're either licensed or actually made for the game. Like Tyler Creator made a song strictly for GTA. Same thing for A$AP Rocky. They like artists made strictly songs for GTA before. So I like GTA soundtracks.
Meek
If
did
you just
say
sit
that.
there and listen to the radio.
Meek said GTA radio and the Need for Speed radio changed his life. Shout out to Meek.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Shout out Meek, especially for that Need for Speed. They got some
That,
good
that,
bangers on there.
that's how I felt about that Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition back in the day when I was a
Yeah.
kid.
House real
That's how I felt
big,
about
thing
that one.
real big,
Oh, nigga.
everything real big. Hey, that is.
I'm rolling down the street going crazy, nigga, to that song right there. But I'm going crazy.
It was crazy freak, like you said. That's the first song you hear on the menu when you pull up on that bitch, nigga, and you hype.
Hood, nigga. Hood. Hey, Zora, and you're right too. More loading screens definitely need to utilize music instead of just having us sitting there.
What?
And instead of having us sitting there, and and I'm about to go slightly off topic, just slightly for like 30, 20, 15 seconds. And I like certain games like Dragon Ball Z that gave you something to do while you're in that loading screen.
Yeah.
Like you can rotate the analog stick from back in the day on the
See how many noodles you can eat?
What? Hey, man, doing stuff like that. That shit was revolutionizing to me. Doing something, having
What
something to do during a loading screen is crazy. And
it made it.
putting that fire ass music in loading screens, I feel would add so much more and can keep my intensity that I was just feeling, or keep my sadness going that I was
Oh,
feeling in the prior scene. And putting that shit in the loading screen is definitely saying
and
you
you know
gotta
what
do it.
game used to do that, freak? That used to do that. That was almost all of the streets from street NBA street to NFL street to FIFA
Oh,
street.
I remember that.
Oh
That shit,
You will
yeah,
have
I remember that street
they
they
volleyball.
have
have
the
games, bro. They was cooking. I'm not sure what happened to it.
it's support. It was support. I'll get to it later with you, blah, but money to support. But they'll have the graffiti or type of art with it next with the music while loading up. You couldn't beat that, dog. You would be mad at it.
True.
All right, final
It's
points.
mainly support.
My
My
two
bad.
hours is expiring very soon.
My
I
bad.
got my last point up. I've been talking most of this topic, so I'm good now.
Yeah, me. Yeah, I'm good. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.
Anybody
I
else?
ain't.
Final points.
No, I'm kidding.
You don't have to be kidding, nigga. I can always kick you. Ain't no problem. Ain't no
Damn.
problem at all.
Hey, that would be fire if they had a trap called Quest in one of these games. Can I kick it? That should be kind of hard. Hold on.
Crazy. Hey, but W podcast. Even though most of it was talking about the Game Awards and how Expedition 33 is the best game alive, and this, that, and the third, and who
Ah,
out the bam, and blah, 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 blah. Yeah, good stuff. Since Alder apparently threw us back out, and we don't know where that nigga been at. Gonna kick things off with the male version of Cynthia for the closing remark.
You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody coming through, clicking on the video, listening to the audio, getting all the way through to this part. You know what I'm saying? It's sending good vibes and positivity everybody's way, whether it's the start of a new week, end of an old week. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Join, like I usually add to hey, join that Discord. Whether you join through Fresher Stream during the evening/night, or you join my stream overnight. You know what I'm saying? It's in there. Join the Discord. You know what I'm saying?
I heard.
If you ain't tapped in, So Fresh Prince on all platforms. You know what I'm saying? Get locked in with yourself. He getting annoyed with some of y'all, so you might want to catch him quick. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Hey, Mal the Dad, tap in. Slick_freaky, and that's with 2 C's. And that, Twitch, and we just made our first post on TikTok finally after 4 years of people telling me to. And that's just me being stubborn because I've never started my own social media ever. Somebody made my Facebook, somebody made my Instagram. Somebody's always made it for me, and then I took it over in the future. So I just hate starting over on social media. We finally doing it. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you. It's been your Snow Wolf Captain.
Indeed. Leon had the good old champion. Leon had to get up out here. I guess someone's trying to take his belt real quick. It'd be like that. Going with the brand new champion Ash, who's technically Ball. Closing remark.
Hey, I'm still getting used to the title of Ash. Hopefully, my next dream doesn't take me so long to achieve. But all that good stuff. Blah blah blah.
Tragic. Oh,
Hey, you're gonna have to read off Miles for him. You know what I'm saying? He said it for me in the chat.
nigga, these niggas don't go over to the Twitch side and read that shit. uh, Wallace, who's AKA Drop, AKA Wallace. Closing remark.
You know what's crazy? My grandfather was named Wallace. But
You Wallace is the champion, nigga. So hey, guess what?
That's actually kind of crazy.
it's
Get your
really
f-
crazy.
For real.
But you feel me? Hey, appreciate y'all watching today, listening in. Whatever happens, happens. But like, you can still live to the next of the day. But hey, hope y'all have a beautiful night, morning, afternoon, whatever you having. See ya. Peace.
On hood. Random hero, aka Iris. I forgot which one I had you ask. Closing remark. I don't know what champions y'all pick, but I'm older, yes sir. Oh, you lost that one, Zoro. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, show through these episodes, man. You would agree, man. You got a name.
Great pod. Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my date tonight, Sheila, aka, you know what I'm saying? Lady Au Pair, don't tell the monarch. he might try to kill a nigga. But go follow everybody. Go listen to the homie from the G Squad, Baby Honcho's new song, Another Christmas, on all streaming platforms. That's Baby Honcho on all platforms, on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Baby Honcho on all streaming platforms as well. Another Christmas, man. Go listen to my homie, man. You know what I'm saying? Go listen to him. And one more, and like the survey says, another one for the Hazy guys. And I'm out.
Indeed. Ooh, and then Alder had did right in the good old chat. Make sure to check out. I just read it. I just heard Zoro said. uh, Make sure to check out Trap underscore Zoro with his Nuzlocke playthrough with Mal the Dad on Twitch, as well as mostly like YouTube, because I think he does have a few videos up on there. Up the Bam. I don't know if they're going to transfer over the vlogs and stuff like that. So in case you do miss it on stream, you can catch it on the YouTubes, whatnot. I don't know. That's up to him. But more Nuzlocks coming soon and all that good stuff. Up the Bam. Hey, Zoro, you can be Lance. It be like that. Lance ain't a bad take.
Make them dance. Make them dance, Lance.
Actually, you could be red.
Right, technically, he's a champion. Red and blue. Oh, but that's it. That's episode 56. So the Hazy Flame podcast. We're gonna try getting the guests. Shay may make a return. Y'all know y'all like Shay. Shay's a homie and whatnot. We may get a new one. Ooh, we may get some more. All the good stuff. Stay tuned with the Discord. The multiple people who stream. The YouTube channels, the social medias, things like that. Never know who we could collab with, who we couldn't collab with, all that good stuff. But while I say that, rating y'all out to Ken, because she's probably gonna be the next one who's on this goddamn podcast whenever we set shit up. But yeah, appreciate everybody for coming through, stopping by, and things like that. We're gonna push out these videos and audios so everybody's up to date. And on that note, have a wonderful night. Listen to this lo-fi music. Yes, sir.